Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ravencast. Today we will be covering the Smash community taking an L in the lawsuit and forcing themselves to unbanning people that they wrongfully banned over political shit, which makes them a lot of hypocritical. And we also covering Tectone, famous Hassan A-Log streamer leaving the internet, and
Why'd he do that?
we'll get into it.
All right.
He apparently left because of trolls and people fucking with his personal life and other shit in his personal life. And then we'll be covering the lawsuit of Palworld versus Nintendo.
Bitch. I hate Nintendo.
Me too.
Who knew the lawsuit would be going on 2 years to 3 years later?
Alright.
So this thing is still going on after 2 to 3 fucking years. Are you fucking kidding me?
So first topic is we're getting into the Smash community stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and promote the stuff in the Discord and Twitter, and then we'll get right into it. But yeah, until then though, how's everyone doing now? How's the two co-hosts Dan and Al doing?
It's going awful, man. I gotta fix this fucking car while on the live stream.
Getting a brand new keyboard that the delivery driver, for some reason, just took a moment to pause for a minute and now is trying to deliver it today. They said that, they can't even deliver it and they're going to try tomorrow. That's a little bit silly.
Yeah,
Mostly an IBM Model M style keyboard.
My day's actually been good. The week's been good. It's been beautiful outside of where I live. Like, the weather's been really nice. I actually went on a walk before stream as well. Put it up. All right, let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1.
The Smash community has just lost a civil rights lawsuit for banning the player Teapot. That's not a sentence I thought I'd ever say in my lifetime.
No, because Smash community is known to ban people wrongfully for stupid, dumb reasons. They banned a guy named Hacks for just being quote-unquote mentally ill. Smash community is just fucking stupid. They ban people wrongfully all the time for no apparent reason.
But boy, am I happy nonetheless. You guys like the new room? Sponge's got his own wall.
Imagine trying not to get copyright strike over this.
We won't get copyright strike.
Thank God.
Yeah, because technicals would if especially because his channel's bigger. Like, he definitely would if it was copyrighted. If we get copyrighted, I blame technicals. Which, shout out to technicals if you're watching.
Fighting game tournament in the world, and nobody whooped my ass. What's going on with that? You'd think being the most threatened man in the FGC would mean something.
That shit used to mean something.
See, this is how you know the Smash community's taken an L, to the point where they can't even ban technicals from their events anymore. By the way, there's echo coming from your... You're cutting
just
out
$9. $9.
Ow, there's something coming from you.
Sorry. Sorry, it's just my background noise.
Alright, you're good. Anyways, continuing. But yeah, you think the Smash community's definitely taken an L when they can't even ban technicals from their events anymore.
Technicals, darn. Lamau.
But no confrontations, no anything. It was cool. Cool time. Great time. Yo, Big Left. What's up, bro? Anyways, back to the topic of today's video. The esports organization Luminosity was the main party named in the original lawsuit, but it's also coincidentally being sold off now to Vertical Studios. But to be honest, I don't know how much the lawsuit factored into that, because I saw a few people saying that those things were related, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. But after my
I don't think it's related either, personally.
last video got posted in the Times of Israel, I had a revelation. More of an epiphany, if you will. Ask yourself, what do Smash players hate more than anything? And you can't say showers. That's right. Israel. It was so obvious. I mean, all this time, I've been fighting them with facts and
Which, I'll be honest, I don't like Israel either, but not because they're Jewish, because of their corrupted government.
logic.
And
When I
then
should have
they're still keeping on going with the Jew hate, bro.
been fighting them
I don't even hate Jews. I don't even hate any religion. I just criticize the actions of what people do.
with Jewish lawyers. Because let me tell you, they get shit done. Since a lot of you were bitching the last time I covered this, I'd like to reiterate that this is about video games and the American legal system. But if that's too complicated, let me put it like this. If I was teleported to 1940s Germany, and someone knocked on my door looking for Smash tournament organizers, I would hand them an illustrated diagram with their daily routines and some Febreze for their truck. Anyone that stops people from playing a child's video game for a stupid reason is literally worse than Hitler.
I'm not gonna lie, that is true, because it's like because you're literally going to the lowest of the low. You're such a crybaby that you're gonna try to censor video games. Like, really? Are we serious? Like, we're in a time.
It's
where
like
people,
it's like the
Well,
most
let me-
gay
wait, wait,
opping thing.
Yeah, let me finish.
Sorry.
Real quick. Yeah, you're good. We're in a time where people literally more fag over video games, over who gets to play what video game. We literally live in a shitty time, my friends. We're in a shitty era. We're to the point where people try, like, if you have an opinion where people don't like, they'll try to get you removed from video games, when video games and politics have nothing to do with each other whatsoever. I think that's really stupid, in my opinion. How was your saying, Al?
It's probably the most gayest gay opping you could ever do. Because quite frankly, you have no because your claims are very baseless. I mean,
Yeah, and I don't
I
think.
mean, is that how?
Oh, go ahead.
Am I wrong here, or
No, you're not. Like, that's literally what it is.
Well, how would you even know where and when to find them? Huh, technicals? What a stupid question. It's obviously because they weren't using the sponsor of today's video, Aura. Have you ever seen a Smash player with Aura? I haven't. Well, okay, maybe that one time with Hungrybox, but that's it. Aura is an all-in-one digital security tool that ensures that your private information stays that way. VPN, antivirus, password manager. Okay, I might have lied about those last three, but that's still pretty good. Data brokers make a fortune selling your information. Will allow you to try Aura for /technicals immediately. And thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video. Anyways, if you don't know the civil rights case I'm referring to, I made a video a few months back discussing how the player Teapot was banned from playing competitive Smash for being a Zionist. But the
Why is he being banned from Smash from being a Zionist? Like, what does politics and religion have to do with Smash games and Smash tournaments? Literally nothing at all. Like, there's literally no reason for someone to be banned over politics over Smash. Especially like it's Super Mario Brothers and shit like that. Like, why are we banning people from that over politics? Like, it's just so stupid to the like, I hate how gaming and politics are somehow so related these days when they really have nothing to do with each other. Especially because Smash is not really a political game itself.
same organizers that banned him completely ignored that the guy making the call-out post was directly endorsing terrorism and the death of civilians.
And that's another thing, too. They ban people for stuff that their own CEOs do themselves. They are so hypocritical. It's like, I get if you actually, like, gave a shit, but they don't even give a shit because they're being just as hateful. They're literally being just as hateful and also promoting terrorism, but banning this guy for promoting terrorism. It's so hypocritical. This is like some Hassan Piker level shit.
That's not hyperbole, I'm not exaggerating, was okay with the death of innocent civilians. Okay?
And these are the people that control video games, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people that get to make the calls of if you get to play in the Smash tournament or not. These are the people that want civilians to get caught in the crossfire. They're literally advocating for it. It's literally so fucking stupid.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm not against banning people to set a precedent. That's totally fine. If you're going to be anti-terrorism, it has to be both ways. You can't pick a side.
And that's why I'm centrist, because the left and right always like they point at each other for stuff they do all the time. And that's also the problem too. It's like a lot of these people that make these points and these call outs against people, they don't do the same shit themselves. That's the problem with people in Smash. Like, Smash community has had this problem for several years. They've banned hacks for being mentally ill, but did not ban the people that caused hacks to commit suicide. And that's so, like, Smash has a double standard. They've always had a double standard for such a long time.
This isn't fucking CSGO.
I just got mollied.
No! Technicals! You don't understand. This is bad. You love Jews! You need to resist! The Jews are taking over the Smash community. Wake up! Hey, Technicals. That's quite the straw man. It's not about the Jews. It's about the Zionists. Look, I talk about video games and sexual misconduct like 90% of the time. I don't give a fuck if you hate Israel. I don't care. But these people acting like the hate stop.
And that's the thing, is I don't care either, because I don't like Israel. I don't like Israel government and how they've been trying to control America and shit like that, right? But I ain't going to stop people for having a different opinion. And that's what the Smash community is doing. They're trying to stop people from having a different political, because they want to keep the left agenda going in the Smash community. I think it's bullshit.
At Zionism are just totally full of shit, and I'm going to show you an example of that in the Smash community. When Luminosity made a graphic 7 months ago to showcase the highest ranked Smash players from countries around the world, thousands, I'm talking thousands, were demanding to remove the player Yuri from Israel, even though he just lives there and doesn't actually support Israel. He had to make a whole thread disavowing his country because of the backlash. Get Yuri out of here. Of course, the Israeli player is playing as the war criminal fascist.
Why is this shit in the Smash community? Like, why are you bringing politics in the Smash community? Like, why are these people fucking doing this? This is fucking bullshit.
Propagandist.
That's just the dumbest. Like, the way you think about this is that, like, you really have to be that demented and like just dumb to think that someone would support the country's actions just when they live, if they like live in that specific country. Of course you don't know the person, so you have no idea what they think about their country. So
Yeah.
you're just making baseless claims here
And why would
based off of
they?
something you don't know.
And why would they say their true opinion about the country in a Smash video game tournament? That's stupid. You're not there to fucking have a political debate. You're there to play Smash. It's just so stupid. And that's another thing, too. Not everyone in Israel agrees with the Israel government, just like not everyone in America agrees with the American government. Same with the UK and all the other countries. Like, just because the government's bad doesn't mean all the civilians are bad, too. Civilians have no control over the government.
From Tekken. Yuri should be banned. And then it's just a photo saying Israel bombs hospitals and Biden pays for it. Did Yuri bomb the hospitals? What the fuck would your reason for banning him be besides he's Israeli? Fuck Yuri. Get fucked, Yuri. Kick Yuri or we're gonna boycott you. Fuck you for platforming.
Wow, what a bunch of
Zionist.
anti-Semitic losers, bro.
See, exactly. And people want to call us anti-Semitic when we don't even tweet this shit or even.
I think it's funny how the people that like to call people anti-Semitic have Palestinian flags in their fucking profile picture and say fuck Jews themselves. It's hilarious.
Yeah, because they're all hypocriticals. They're all
Hypocritical fucking losers who need to be fucking shunned and thrown into a fucking jail cell for crimes against humanity. I swear to God, this hypocrisy is a crime against humanity. It's literally fucking with people's brains and making them even more retarded.
I agree. I 1000% agree. 'Cause that's
Because the
thing.
more these people do it, the more other people start to do it. Because when these fuckers get away with it, other people are gonna fucking do it too. Next thing you know, it's gonna be fuck you for platforming a U.S. citizen.
It's gonna get that bad eventually, and I hate saying that, but it's gonna be true. Like people are gonna, it's gonna get so bad to the point where people start saying.
I think these. You know what I think is funny? It's a shame both sides can't lose. It's a shame Israel and Palestine can't both get fucking knocked off the face of the fucking earth without some sort of massive political repercussions throughout the rest of the fucking world. I think both of them suck. I think supporters of both suck. I think both of them suck in general. But no, it doesn't matter because one side's going to pretend to be more morally and self-righteous than the other. And vice versa. Fucking stupid. I hate these fucking groups.
Me too, because they're all. That's the thing. They're all the same coin. They're no different from each other, but they want to waste everyone's time fighting and fucking making everyone's lives hell and dividing the whole world just for their stupid political agendas. It's so fucking bullshit. And the fact that this shit is.
I'm going to reconnect on PC because I'm done with this fucking car shit, man. This is retarded.
Alright, see you when you get on PC.
Quite frankly, I blame the British. Like, historically, you gotta blame the British for causing the fighting that's been going on. You have to.
Well, Chad agrees with you. They said I blame the British too, but I don't know if I really agree with that or not. But
I mean, like, it is like a fair reason to say, because like historically you can like prove that like the British's like borders alongside with the UN's like supervision caused like the war that's continuously going on.
It's a shame both sides can't lose.
it is a shame that both sides can't lose, because I feel like both sides lose, in my opinion. Both sides are stupid.
No, they lose morally, but they can't lose like actually. You know what I mean? Because like if Palestine loses, Israel wins. If Israel loses, Palestine wins. There's literally there could be a tiebreaker, which is not really a loss for either or because the only tiebreaker is nuking both of them. So we haven't done that since World War II. So you know what I'm saying?
But definitely, this shit should not be in the Smash community of all communities. Like people, just because they're Palestine or
it's a fucking video game. Even terrorists play video games, but you don't see. Okay, did you know Osama bin Laden played fucking Steam CS:GO?
I was gonna mention that. Yeah, he did.
Does that mean?
Was anybody complaining about him playing fucking CS:GO?
Nope.
I don't think so. So we're playing fucking Smash Bros.
Yeah, because the Smash Bros community are hypocritical as fuck, but in the end of the video, they actually like are forced to apologize and bend the knee and unban the person they banned because of the lawsuit. And to good riddance.
What is this explanation? So because Luminosity recognized Israel as a country in the reality that we live in, that makes them a Zionist? Everyone's a Nazi, everyone's a Zionist, everyone's a pedophile. The bar gets lower every fucking day. LMAO, hope his ass gets...
Yes, and technicals is not wrong here. Everyone's this and that. Everyone's a Zionist. Everyone's a pedo. Everyone's all this and that. He makes a good point here. It's like, can we not do this shit? Can we not do this fucking false labeling
I'm
shit?
sick of this gay bullshit where everybody's a Nazi, Zionist, pedophile. I hate it.
I hate it too. Also,
I miss the days where everybody was just a misogynist.
Also, welcome Glitch to the stream.
Yep, I'm here finally.
Welcome in.
Should we keep... Hey, hold on, Trident. Before you start it, let me ask an opinion. Should we stay in the modern age of retardation where everyone's a Nazi, a Zionist, a fascist, or a pedophile? Or should we go back to 2016 where everybody's a Nazi or a misogynist? Which one should we go back to?
I think 2016.
Yeah,
I agree.
2016 was fun.
Chat said 2016 as well. Thunder 2016.
Yeah.
At least we could still be edgy on the internet without governments trying to.
About government
Censor us.
control. Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
hmm
which now it's like it's kind of got a little better than 2020, but it's still
Oh
not
no,
as
it's
good.
getting worse in some places.
It's getting worse in some places, like the EU, the UK,
No,
mainly.
I'm
and the
mainly
EU.
talking about the U.S. 'cause that's where I
Well,
live.
it's gonna get bad for us too if that bill goes through.
Yeah.
What bill?
The COSA bill and
It's
another
going
bill.
to
They
get
got two. Yeah, they got two bills going through.
It's got one of them's gonna go through at least. At most, both of them are.
Yeah.
Get ready, motherfuckers. Get ready.
Be ready indeed.
Politicians and their benefactors want you to suffer.
They do want us to suffer. They really do.
But we're retarded for letting that happen.
We are, as voters, we are, because we voted for these people on both sides, not just right or left. Both sides voted, even the centrists. We voted for these. We gotta stop.
And
voting
you know
for
who voted for these? You want to know who voted for stuff like this? These retards on Twitter that are saying Lamau hope his ass gets beat.
Yep. Agreed. 100,000%.
So if you hate someone just because of the country they're from, and immediately assume they're evil and should be banned and assaulted with zero evidence, that's not xenophobic discrimination.
Oh yeah, it's xenophobic. It's absolutely xenophobic. Tentacles brings up a great point.
It really does. It is xenophobic, but that's the thing. They're not going to call them out because, oh, we are the leaders of the Smash community. We get to do what we want. That's how they think.
Well, I think they're retarded.
I think
Because-
they are retarded too.
If they really thought that it was bad, like, okay. In all honesty, they should have kept him in because now Israel has a reason to drone strike Smash Bros events now. Good fucking job.
Hey, if they do, I'll support Israel on that, to be honest, because Smash Bros. They're just the fucking worst, the staff-wise.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing
Not only
any
that,
of these
Nintendo
people
didn't want it to
getting...
begin with.
Wait, what'd you say, Glitch?
I said not only that, Nintendo didn't want it to begin with. So, yeah.
banned. It seems pretty one-sided to me. It's just about the Zionists, bro. Relax. The whole reason these organizers got
Of course,
sued in the
Nintendo
first
doesn't
place
want
is
a lot of things.
because
Did you hear
people...
about the story recently where they actually canceled a freaking charity event because people were playing because they were speed running Nintendo games without their consent? That happened in Japan, by the way.
Oh wait. I would fully 100% support Israel drone striking a Nintendo building.
Jeez, we're going there.
Nuclear!
Okay.
Dude, they fucked with charity. Like iDubbbz and Anissa pretending to hide behind charity. If you fuck with charity, you deserve everything that comes to you, bro.
Oh yeah, totally.
Jesus Christ.
But at the same time, that just went from like 1 to 11.
I mean,
I don't care, man. I don't give a
honestly,
fuck.
I'm
These people
not
have been
gonna-
snakes for years.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nintendo have been assholes for years.
They have. They've literally recently killed hacks, so it's like I'm in full support of that.
Dude, they can't even archive their games. Amateur fucking ROMs archivers do a better job at archiving their shit than they
Yep,
do in their own fucking
totally
secret
do.
vault. Like you're a multi-billion-dollar, probably trillion-dollar company if you're based in Japan, and you're stuck in the 1980s. Bitch, it's 2020, man. Fucking up your game or get the fuck out. And if you didn't know this, I think you told this to me, Glitch. Law firms in the U.S. fucking hate Nintendo's law department because of how litigation happy they are. You know how litigation happy Americans are? Dial that up to 11 by Nintendo.
Oh yeah, totally.
People who run tournaments think that just because
When we
they're
get to
hosting
the palworld topic, I'll talk a little bit more about Nintendo and their strategy.
Oh yeah, we'll get to the power.
Yeah.
We just got the Tectone thing after, and then we'll get to the power shit. We only got 3 topics today.
the event that they can kick out anyone for any reason, no matter what. Literally, no matter what the reason, they think they're entirely justified. Now,
And they're not.
that might work if you're running it at your house through an exclusive membership format, an invitational, or like a birthday party.
Yeah, like if it's a private event where it's at your place or like it's on your property, yeah. But if it's like a national thing, no, you shouldn't be able to just ban someone because of different political reasons or anything like that. Like that's stupid. And am I wrong?
Nope.
But 99% of the time, that is not the case. Usually tournaments are held at arcades, venues like hotels or convention centers that have some form of registration that is open to the general public. Because the event is open to literally anyone, again, meaning the general public, which is important, that also means that it is beholden to discrimination laws. Imagine that. For example, I would not be allowed to host a tournament at a hotel if after everyone signed up, I just decided, no Russians. Nuh-uh. Can't do it. Now, it doesn't have to be Russians. I was just recycling a joke. You can substitute your favorite ethnicity to ban. It really doesn't matter. But there's two reasons why this doesn't work. One, because of the prohibition against discrimination or segregation in places of public accommodation, institutions such as restaurants, theaters, sports arenas, or other places of exhibition that engage in commerce with the general public are not allowed to discriminate based on race, color, religion, or national origin.
Yeah, they do it anyways. They discriminate on banning people for being Zionists anyways. So yeah, they're breaking
Yeah,
the old
they're just
rules.
violating human rights. Imagine getting fucked over because you didn't have the common fucking decency to understand that race, color, religion, or national origin is literally something you can't discriminate against in America, no matter what. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? You literally can't. You literally can't. Not unless you're like a private corporation. But if you're dealing with public shit, you can't do that. Like, it's literally stated right there. Hotels, inns, accommodations, restaurants, you can't do discrimination by race, color, religion, or national origin. But they fucking did it anyway. They're retarded. How did they not see
That's
this
right.
coming? How did they not see this coming?
You know, we should go on Twitter in this post and quote Grok and ask, can legal action be taken against this?
I mean, yeah, they lost a civil rights lawsuit.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do it while we're reacting to it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna leak a. Hold on.
Can illegal action be taken against?
And legal action. And I'm doing this on my phone, but I'll pull it up on the computer after. And can you take legal? Hold on, let me get close to the mic. Legal action against Smash Bros. For banning
The Smash Brothers community.
community
Yeah,
Or
it needs to be specific.
for banning people for being Zionists for a different
Yeah.
post. Alright, let's get back to the video.
Secondly, because the space you're
Which, by the way, we're gonna be right regardless, because you just can't do that in any event. That's why America, like chat pointed out earlier, America was literally founded on freedom. We were literally founded on freedom and rights.
Well, we are, but it won't be for long.
utilizing is a public lodging
I don't think
Especially
we'll
if the
ever.
rich fat cats have their way, that are on top up there, making all the rules.
You legally cannot do that
Saying
because
who
those
can-
kinds of
Say what?
institutions automatically fall under.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think you're wrong, because we don't even have freedom in fucking Smash Bros. In Smash Bros, we have no freedom.
Well, those aren't rich fat cats. Those are
No,
just
I know.
fucking retards on
No,
the internet.
No, I know, but but the point is, like, they're doing it. It's slowly happening, because right now they're doing it on the stupid things like video games. But
Yeah, but it's not politicians doing it. It's just stupid people on the internet.
yeah, but still,
what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
we're still living in a stupid era where these people are doing it just because they're assholes, and not only that, but they get influenced by a lot of these crazy politicians doing it. Like,
Yeah, it's the it's a mentality of the left to like make
Yeah, exactly.
crazy to do crazy shit.
Even though this is video games, politics does have a key to it a little bit because these people are influenced by the leftist politicians doing this kind of thing.
Yeah, they're
IRL.
like if you are not atheist or don't believe in or believe in any Christian Christian religions, you're automatically bad.
Hell,
That's their take.
you know, Trump's trying to make this a non-Christian country now. With trying to convert it to Judaism and shit. Like it's
I've
getting
heard that,
bad.
but the thing is, I don't know how true it is, and I need to look into it more.
I'll send you the clip. In fact, we could react to the clip at the end of the Power coverage. If we have time, because I have to be off here by.
But at the same
10:30.
time, as long as, but at the same time, I honestly don't know. And at this point, I don't take anything Trump says seriously because he's a senile old man.
JPM says no, he's not. It's not true. I mean, I've seen a clip of him himself saying like he's converted to Jew. It doesn't mean like he's trying to change the country. A lot of people have been, just because he said he's studying it, have been saying, "Oh, Trump's fully," which that's the thing. It's like, do I fully know if Trump's fully Zionist? No, because I don't know his personal life.
Zionist, don't you mean Jewish?
Same shit.
Wait, Jews and Zionists are the same thing? I thought Zionists were like a part of, or like a group of Christians that no one liked.
I don't know.
No, Zionists believe that the holy people should have a holy land in Israel.
Oh, that's yeah, okay, that's what they are.
Zion. There's a literal quote in the Bible
Hold on, wait.
about.
I'm trying to read chat real quick. Trump is behold to China. All right, continue, Dan.
So there's a quote in the Bible when the original holy people had to leave Zion, which is, I believe, in modern day Israel. But we're not going to talk about that because Zionist is basically holy people of God should be back in Zion, which is modern day Israel. And that's what a Zionist is. It doesn't make them good or bad. It just makes, which is retarded because I hate people who say, "Oh, you're a Zionist," in a most offensive context. Like, bro, if Muslims wanted to be in fucking Israel, they'd be a Zionist too. Fucking, if they wanted to have their holy land in Israel, they'd be Zionists too.
Alright, kind of get a little off topic, but we'll continue the video.
These same restrictions. Guess where Max Ketchum's tournament, where Teapot got banned, was located? It's not his house. It's certainly not a birthday party. That's right. It was from the New Yorker Hotel.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Literally a public area. They're doing it in it's literally
fucking
a public
bent.
So
I forgot to tune into the stream.
Get fucking bent.
But that's the thing. It's like they're literally banning this guy just because he supports Israel. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, why you ban? Like, it's just so stupid. And they're banning him from a public event in New York. Like, New York has all kinds of stuff. New York has Jews. Like, New York has everything. Literally everything. Like, you can't be discriminated, especially in New York.
Honestly, I'd be more concerned if a Muslim joined.
I mean, I would too.
How do you know they're not smuggling in explosives strapped to themselves?
Well, don't they?
Fuck off.
Hold on.
They should. If it's a Smash Bros tournament, they should.
I mean, but hold on. But don't they have metal detectors at these events? Since they're all
they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but explosives are mainly plastic. However, the detonators and electronics in there are kind of circuitry, which does get set off by metal. I don't know. That is a good question.
Oof. Sorry, buddy. Looks like playing Smash actually is a right. And because
playing Smash is a right, especially like Smash has nothing to do with politics. Jews, Muslims, hell, even bad people, like anyone could play Smash. And there's like that's the thing, like that's just the fact. You can't take video games away. Even this, like you're just wasting time. Like why are you gonna take someone's video games away? Video games are just a hobby, anyways. Not even anything important. They're just a hobby. They're just something you enjoy. Like you're just trying to take away everyone's
that'll
happiness.
be fun. And kind of ironic, JPM.
Ism's foundation
Hold on, let me look.
He said New York was about to elect a Muslim mayor.
Oh, look.
I said it'd
no.
be ironic because
Watch. Hey, well, hey JPM. We'll
Oh
watch
my
how that.
God.
We'll watch how that goes. That's not gonna go well.
yeah.
Nations are in the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine, and there are strong religious and cultural ties to the movement, and you're arguing against Jewish lawyers. Regardless if you agree, it'd be pretty difficult for the defense to argue against religious or national origins relevance to the case. New York also has kind of a more robust version of this law that includes things like creed, which further adds to the plaintiff's argument. According to NYC.org, creed refers to a set of moral or ethical beliefs and the practices and observances associated with those beliefs. Although creed includes traditional religious beliefs, it also incorporates belief systems that
We basically get the point that Smash cannot discriminate against people, religion, race, and all that.
may not be expressed by an organized religious group. I didn't even know that one existed, and that pretty much covers all of their bases.
Which shout out to Technicals for doing incredibly great research for this video. He does good in all of his videos. I cannot wait to talk to him in November.
So, I don't know. EMG, CACT, and the Discord Ryugacord, which is like a high-level online Smash practice server, have already settled and apologized for their mishandling of the ban. They posted all these statements. You can tell it's a settlement statement. No one would fucking apologize like this if they weren't forced to legally. But Max and Aerodusk...
That's another thing. They're only apologizing because they're forced legally. Then it's not because they truly care. If they could get away with it, they would have. And that's why I'm never going to forgive these people. Because these people are seething that they have to unban the sky. They're seething that they're lost in their mind. These people don't have any remorse whatsoever, and it's so disgusting. And I'm glad, like, everyone's been calling out Smash Bros. Because if you called out Smash Bros in 2020, everyone would hate you by then. But now, a lot of people are waking up and realizing, oh yeah, the Smash Bros community is terrible. Smash Bros community needs to be called out on the double standards and their tournaments.
Two tournament organizers that are related to the case and banned Teapot from their events for
Triton question. Go ahead, Ava.
some reason plan to not only represent themselves, but they want to fight the case. Good luck with that, dude. We are currently in a timeline where Smash players have become so full of themselves.
Hax is getting his payback from Beyond the Grave. Yes, he is. Hax is getting his payback Beyond the Grave because which rest in peace to Hax. I wish he didn't have to go. I wish he didn't have to make this. I wish he didn't have to go.
Ava just asked, "Are you gay?"
Are you gay? No. Anyways, continuing on. Continuing on, but hold on, I lost my train of thought for a second. Alright, going back to it. But yeah, Hax is definitely getting his payback because now everyone realizes that Smash is full of shit and they're not getting away with the crimes anymore. So technically Hax and all these people are getting justice because now the Smash Bros community are being held responsible for the corruption.
That they've stumbled into a lawsuit.
Not me. I'm not saying that. Nice try. Oh yeah, nice try to get me to read that, Ava.
For violating the Civil Rights Act of 19...
Wait, is that Cassandra? Who is Ava? I forgot who you were because you changed your name.
64. Can we just take a moment to really let that sink
On your YouTube, at least.
in? That's truly incredible. Now, this might just be my opinion as a professional grifter, so take it with a grain of salt, but...
I like how he's just like, oh, professional grifter. At least he's honest.
Oh, hi,
about it.
Cass.
Oh, it is Cass. What's up, Cass? How you doing?
That'd be the
I wouldn't
typical thing Cass would ask.
Yeah, I figured it was. That's why I knew it was, but I just wanted to make sure. Just because the name
Yeah.
said Ava. Like, oh, I wonder
She
if
was trying to
changed
get
her
you
name.
to fumble over your words. I know what she was doing.
I know, and it didn't work. Cass L. Cass L. Cass L. Oh, even chat saying Cass L.
really call that inclusive. It's actually so exclusive and blatantly authoritarian to the point where you have people who unironically think that the Constitution of the United States of America
Oh wait, I don't have the
doesn't
video
apply.
paused. No wonder
Wait,
I'm
what?
hearing it. Sorry.
yeah. No, you're hearing it. All right, continue. All right, stop.
I had this.
All right,
I had
we get it. We get it.
Smash tournaments. No wonder you got fucking sued by Nintendo. Holy shit. How the fuck are you that stupid?
See, this is the problem. All these people are fucking stupid. They're dumb. They have no IQs. They shouldn't be running Smash Bros. Tournaments at all.
The unalienable right to kick out all the Jews. And thanks to discovery from the lawsuit, we actually...
And he's not wrong. They think they have the right to kick out all the Jews and all the shit, and you don't. Just because you don't like Jews doesn't mean you should kick them out. Like, oh yeah, Dan, play that soundboard.
What soundboard?
The Andrew Tate one.
Which Jew came to your house and stopped you going to the gym? Because you got skinny ass arms, you look like a bitch to me. So which Jew?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that Smash Bros. People need to hear that. Because they're acting like that the Jews coming in are going to stop their tournament. It's like, no, they're not. They just want to play the Smash games. That's it. That's all they want to do is just play the Smash games. Disavow chat.
We have access to the private tournament organizers group chat.
No, but you shouldn't kick anyone out just because you disagree with them. Especially over video games. Because that's what's corrupting our video games.
Aerodusk posts the original exposed thread, Max Ketchum agrees to ban him, and Cact laughs at receiving a DM from Teapot attempting to remedy the situation that he later admitted to ignoring after posting his settlement apology. Wow, ignoring players and refusing to elaborate on a ban? Where have I heard that before?
Oh yeah, the hack situation. They still ignore the hacks thing to this day. They won't give the condolences to the man or anything. They still ignore the hack shit to this day, and it makes me so upset. It really does. Rest in peace, hacks, once again.
What a shocker. The fact that they're gossiping like high schoolers in a group chat is not what surprised me. The worst part is how willing they are to fuck someone over when they know no one is watching. Max Ketchum called him a Zionist weasel and lied about him laughing at dying kids. Anyone not being dishonest can see that in the post he's referencing, Teapot is laughing at the karma from the person who previously celebrated a terrorist attack. Kids aren't mentioned anywhere in this post.
See, they have to lie. They have to make shit up. They have to put sprinkles instead of just telling the truth of what you actually did, just to make you look bad.
It's a fucking massive reach. There's not even enough context here to make that inference. He's just saying LMAO. Then Toronto Joe, the owner of EMG, asked if they should scam him for his $150 registration fee after kicking him out, which is...
Just because you farted in the house. Man, I fart every single day.
It's
is
a hose,
illegal.
actually. I think it's supposed to be a Jackass reference.
Oh, yeah. What, Jackass, like the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love Johnny Knoxville. He's a fucking...
Goal and hilarious. I've consistently said this, and I stand by it. None of you have the decorum to run events at this scale, and these are some...
They don't. They should not be running these events at all. They should be fired. 100,000%. These people need to be fired from running these events.
Some of the most incriminating and malicious statements you could have possibly made. Max's response to the complaint was to ask for an extension on his reply, and Aerodusk surprisingly has submitted an answer already. However, I don't know what the fuck either of you expect to accomplish here, because both of you don't have the attorneys, money, nor intelligence to fight this case. But hey, don't let that stop you, because I'm really gonna enjoy watching you try. Luminosity was able to avoid further litigation because they were offloading all of their legal bills onto EMG, and Teapot's team didn't want to keep doing that to them because they had good talks with Toronto Joe and would rather come to a settlement.
LMAO, Steve 10, Steve O, #1.
Instead of racking up the bill. Teapot has since been unbanned by EMG and welcome back to their events, along with the Discord group Ryuga Corp.
See, Smash community, they bend the knee because they have to, because they know they're in the wrong. and because they lost the legal case. Good riddance. Good riddance for banning the person and actually bending the knee and actually, running your orgs right. Took you like 10 years to actually realize what y'all were doing was wrong.
But obviously Max and Aerodusk refused to settle. So technically this isn't over, but the outcome is pretty clear. Several other parties still exist in the amended complaint, but we just haven't heard much from them, like Waypoint Cafe in New York, and the organizer behind the decision, Jonathan, who posted the initial allegations, and a number of other unknown defendants who spread the defamatory claims to remove Teapot from tournaments. So we'll probably hear more about that in a few months from now. If there's anything I've learned from this case, it's that if you want to get things done, just start suing these niggas. Did you get banned from your local arcade?
That's funny, bro.
Well,
I mean, he's not
wrong.
Because once you start suing these people, then they'll finally actually start.
Yeah,
learning.
you know the U.S. is actually putting up a case to sue the UK, or rather, 4chan and freaking Kiwi Farms are suing the UK.
What for?
Because they're doing gross overreach. They're trying to fine them, even though they're in the U.S.
Well, see, Kiwi Farms is probably gonna lose the lawsuit because the owners.
Oh no, 4chan's with them. Thing is, Kiwi Farms I don't really care about, but 4chan, that's another thing. That's like a whole few decades of internet history right there.
Mm-hmm.
And if we lose that,
Kiwi are
it's basically
suing,
a free speech lawsuit.
Kiwi are suing the UK. I know, right? Imagine naming
It's
your
not.
site Kiwi
Yeah,
Farms.
it's not just Kiwi. It's a joint suit with 4chan.
I don't know. It's just I never really used 4chan, but if Kiwi Farms falls, I'll be happy.
Well, the problem is, it's basically a law against free speech. And Ofcom, the group involved in the UK, are trying to overreach into territories they don't belong in. That's the problem. Now, if Kiwi Farms gets taken down for some other reason that's actually legit and not bullshit like this one is, which is just about money.
But like Kiwi Farm, like the owner has a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's just the UK one.
Well, if you're brown, sue them for racial
Alright, I'm gonna continue the video so we can get to the other coverages.
discrimination. But if you're white, first consider converting to Islam or Judaism. And if that doesn't work, try being transgender. It really doesn't matter as long as you make sure you're wasting as much of their time and money as you possibly can. Because eventually, they're gonna get tired of getting sued, and that will naturally force them to have more robust systems in place to defend every ban they issue so it doesn't bite them in the ass. They don't care about the community, they don't care about being fair, and they sure as fuck didn't care about hacks. All Smash players care.
You saw how he's passionate when he said they sure did not care about hacks. Like, that voice was, like, super real. Like, he's definitely passionate about it. And I don't blame him, because they don't care about hacks.
About.
Yeah, basically, because your government are commies, and they are copycats, and oh shit.
Is their public image and their bank account.
Wrong.
And if you can damage one of those enough, you'll finally be allowed to play a fucking child's video game. Thank you to Matt, the attorney who handled this lawsuit, for handing all of you an L. It was fucking hilarious.
Shout out to that attorney for handing the Smash Bros community an L, because they deserved it, because now video games will actually get better. And Smash Bros can't ban you for being Zionist, right-wing, or whatever they hate. And that's a good thing.
To watch. He did an amazing job. And if any of you feel like your civil rights have been infringed upon in esports and you want to help set a precedent, and you also don't happen to have a problem with Israel, Matt has offered to represent people and help fight those cases because he also would like to set an anti-discrimination precedent in the esports space. So that offer is on the table, but I think most people
Chat's getting heated. Holy shit, you guys are fighting tonight. Fight, fight, fight. In fact, fight, fight.
should be fighting for their rights in general.
And also, let's fight Smash Bros. Too, because Smash Bros. Is stupid.
I know it can get a little expensive and intimidating to take on legal matters, but just 1 or 2 cases will help set the groundwork for everyone, so these organizers who are supposed to be servicing the community don't feel like they fucking run it with an iron fist. It feels like a lot of these gaming communities have been overtaken by people who care more about social politics than...
Alright, so we're basically done with this because he just goes on about, like, it kind of repeats himself a little bit. Which, shout out to Technicals, it's a great video. Great video indeed. Shout out to the attorney, Matt, for fighting that case. And also shout out to T-Pod for winning that case and getting unbanned. And fuck you to Smash Bros. And Joy bending the knee finally, bitch. Now we're going to get to our second topic, the Tectone situation, which I'm going to change scenes for just a minute. So Dan and Glitch, while I'm getting the other video popping up, what was your opinions on the whole Smash controversy?
It's just gay. It's just gay. These people are fucking retarded, in my opinion. Because, like, they want to pretend to be the most morally righteous and... Hold on a minute.
You're good. Glitch, you want to say yours and I'll say mine after? Glitch, are you there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I got my... I'm back.
Oh, yeah,
But yeah, these people want to pretend to be
I'm having
morally
a discussion
righteous.
with Cass in chat about kiwi fruit and also about New Zealand copying politicians copying Australia.
Let Dan give his opinion back now. Dan, give your opinion.
So these people claim to be the most morally righteous, and they claim that they'll get mad at a Jewish person who might not even be a fucking Zionist and tell them to get the fuck out. They'll discriminate against this guy. Like, what makes you think you're on the right side of history? What gives you the fucking right to fucking do that? Because in America, it's already been proven that you can't discriminate against people based on race, color, religion, or national origin. So, boom, no wonder you lost the lawsuit. And 2, you're retarded and you're faking gay because you're acting morally righteous when in reality you're a morally unjust piece of shit. That's my opinion.
Amen. Glitch, what's your opinion? In chat, you can give your opinions too. Glitch, what's your opinion on the segment? Glitch! Stop!
Oops. Sorry.
Alright, so what's your opinion on the Smash Bros. Thing?
I think it's retarded. That's literally all I have to say.
Alright, bet. You can continue fighting Cassandra now. Now let's get to the Tectone thing. So, which Dan, you don't know, I know you're a Tectone fan, but you don't know about him leaving. You don't know about the controversy about him leaving.
I saw the video. I didn't watch it though. I saw the video on my feed, but I didn't know he was leaving.
Well, it looks like we get to watch it. You get to watch it live with us. Yay! So Tectone's leaving over people fucking with him and also personal shit going on in his life, and which I disavow like people going after his personal life and shit. But however, I think like it's hypocritical when he's done the same thing to other people. So it feels like it's like you kind of brought it on yourself when you're in this. So when you're in this type of community, especially when you're in the anti-Hassan community and you're in the Hassan sewers, because the Hassan sewers are bad. Because a lot of these people are just as bad as Hassan. Because a lot of these people are former Hassan fans.
In the past, I had a really bad experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the video up now and. Alright. So this is Tectone explaining why he is leaving.
This is now my 3rd time trying to record this video. I think that goes to show just how fucked up I am, because I'm usually like a one-take guy. It's been a couple days. I've been gone for about 5 days. Maybe you haven't even noticed. You probably haven't even noticed. If you see this video, it means I'm already gone. Title of the video. Techie, I thought you were dead.
Well, he's not gone for good. He's just on a temporary break. He'll probably be back within a week, in my personal opinion.
This video title scared the shit out of me. You can never stop clickbaiting, man. That's the name of the fucking game. Maybe some of you guys have noticed the stopping of YouTube uploads. Maybe some of you guys have noticed the stopping of YouTube streams and Twitch streams and even Twitter posts. But I've now been content creation free for a while now. And just to give the TLDR, this is going to be a pretty rambly video. So, I mean, maybe some of you guys will like it. Maybe some of you guys won't. But I'm going to be gone for a while, guys. And I want to let you know, if any of you guys think it's because of me streaming or me being stressed because of the YouTube's, upload schedule, it's not. I love content creation. I do. It's
Yeah, because you have no life outside of it. Well, I mean,
I hear
he
Blue
makes...
Jay.
Yeah, that's his background.
Yeah, I know.
It's just the culture that
Because he's making the video outside.
Yeah, I know, and you can just hear this Blue Jay
have a problem with.
in the background.
I got it. Can y'all take over for just 2 seconds while I go take a garbage out real quick?
Sure. I don't know what to talk about though, because I don't have anything to show off currently. Wait, hold on, Glitch. What were you arguing with Cass about? Are you like?
Oh,
fucking,
we're not arguing. We're just discussing
like gay.
New Zealand and how fucked it is.
Well, every place is fucked. You want to know why?
Why? Because the censorship.
No, because we can't fucking agree. Here's the thing: poor people can't talk to politicians properly, and politicians can't talk to poor people properly. Nobody can come on a common ground. The politicians post 2020 and COVID-19 don't understand that if they want their fucking system to keep on being the way where they can do whatever the fuck they want and not have people hate them and pry into their fucking business, they need to at least give the poor people some fucking little semblance or illusion of free fucking will and free market economics. It's not that fucking hard.
Dan, I'm back. All right, let's continue covering the Tectone thing. Yeah, thanks for taking over. I just had to take the garbage out for a second.
But if you're just here to know this, no, I'm not coming back yet. No, I'm not going to be back for a while.
I give it a week. What do y'all think? Y'all think he'll be gone for a few months or a week?
I think it'll be a week, knowing my situations.
At least he's being honest and not saying that he's leaving for good.
Yeah.
Like most YouTubers do.
Yeah, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I'm leaving for good," and then they're back a week later, and everyone's like, why you here, shithead?" At least he's being honest and not being that gay like that. So I'll give him points for that. Tectone gets points for that.
Gay retard machine.
Yes, I do miss you because I love you. No, I miss making content for you guys. I really do. And I will say, expect a couple YouTube uploads.
Hey, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really watch his content like that. So but I know you do, Dan. Dan, do you miss him? Do you miss him?
No.
No. See, not even his own fans would miss him. That's sad.
It doesn't matter because like he's taking a break for his own well-being. He's obviously gonna fucking come back. Why would I miss him?
Maybe like one a week.
I mean, that is a fair point.
Week.
He says he's still gonna be uploading too.
Yeah, he'll still like do videos, but just not long-term streamings, which I've done that.
Yeah,
I've done that many times. Where I took a break of streaming, but I still upload like rant videos and autistic videos and videos of me screaming at a spider. So
whatever comes into my mind, maybe more. But I needed to get away for a while. I really did. In case you're wondering why, there are evil people on this earth that are currently making my life fucking miserable. Even more than you guys know. It is deeply personal shit that I'm having to deal with right now. And a lot of it, and I'm not going to go into this too much, but there's a lot of very dangerous things happening in my life right now that I'm just trying to take care of and take care of the people around me, the people who I love. And I'll probably talk about that later. But when I do come back, I'll post about it on Twitter. I'll post about it on YouTube. And just thank you guys for staying subscribed. And thank you guys for liking my videos. And I look forward.
So is it like, I wondered, like, is he getting like harassed from online people, or is it people in his personal
It
life?
sounds like IR. The way he's describing it, it sounds like IRL shit.
Like, yeah, like people, I probably like family members or shit going
Well,
crazy.
maybe not even family members. Maybe he has a crazy fan. I don't know.
Well, he
Could also be.
he is also open about him having like crazy family and stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
To coming back to content creation for you guys, but once again, it's just not going to be for a while. So now with all that out of the way, hopefully I can feel better. Just getting some things off my chest for why I'm kind of going and, you know, kind of extrapolate on the previous things that I've been saying. I'm a guy where I've been doing this for nearly 7 years. 7 years coming up in December. And I always think that I'm okay. I do. I'm not. And I know I'm not okay. I wasn't sleeping well. I wasn't happy. I was crashing out over things that didn't even bother me. I was saying things I didn't mean. Like, for example, I told another viewer to kill themselves. And I...
Bros, yeah, it seems like you needed that break. See, like, I've been in those situations where I've had the headspace, but you just gotta log off. Like, you can't be on the internet.
Yeah.
People
Seems like he's actually touching grass.
Mm-hmm. See, because, like...
Well, he literally is right now because he's outside.
But that's
Yeah, true.
But that's another thing, too. Like, if you're going to be in this community, like the commentator, or if you're going to call out Hassan for raging like that, you can't rage like that yourself. You can't say, oh,
yeah, exactly.
Hassan's being unhinged to these viewers. Because if Hassan did it, Tectone would be all over it. But since it's him doing it, he wants sympathy.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm not like, I'm just pointing out the facts. Like, I'm not trying to shit on, I'm just pointing out, like, facts here.
Well, the point is he realized that he is being, you know, toxic and he needs to step back. That I think it's commendable for that reason.
Yeah, I think he's commendable for that too.
That's no big deal, but I really just shouldn't be saying that shit. You know, I shouldn't be saying that shit. It's gonna be a hard...
But here's the one criticism I have. Is he going to keep his word, or is he going to go back to his behavior? Because if he keeps his word, then that's one thing, right? But if he doesn't keep his word and he goes back to his original behavior, then he's not learning. Word, like, actions speak louder than words. He has to show it as well. Like, he could say it, but he also needs to show it. Because showing it is more important than just saying it at the end of the day. Because I could say a lot of things, right? But I need to also do it. Like, you need to do something in order to truly achieve something. I've learned that the hard way, IRL.
I'm going to stop, but, like, I don't like when I let things come out of my mouth that I don't feel like I could have stopped.
Honestly, I've had the same issue when I was younger, so I don't blame him there. Like, I've said, kill yourself, all that. I've done all that shit. I went off on X mods and all that shit. Some of it were justified, some of it wasn't, and it's just like, you just gotta just take a cool. Even if you're justified, like, you gotta just sound reasonable. You can't sound unhinged, even if you're in the right of getting mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for that shit. I really do. But the problem in my life is that I'm a guy who lost a lot of shit because one evil person decided to lie. And the internet...
Younger Triton was a cunt, honestly. Yeah, but so were you.
One evil person decided to lie.
We were all cunts back in, like, 2019. 2019 was literally the year to be, like, unhinged cunts. 2019, 28, like, the 20 teens was just, like, fun on the internet. Like, yeah, again, I was younger too, so I was more stupid back then. But hey, you still stuck by Younger Triton, so I had some good qualities back then.
Ran with it. And now I'm being told, even more so, that I can't talk about anything. And I need to watch every...
I was it to What do you mean? You grounded me just to ground me. I don't want to hear it.
Everything that I
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm
Shush joking.
listening to this right now. I'm listening to this right now. He's talking about some evil person.
Oh yeah, let's continue.
say,
On the internet,
and I
they're
just
spreading
can't operate
shit about
underneath
him,
this.
but I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, it's probably like A-logs fucking spreading shit about him. Like there's people.
Yeah, it's probably that. It's probably that one trans bitch he got into a fight with.
Yeah, it probably. I think that's who he's talking about actually, because Weisler talked about it a little bit, and they said that he was talking about the. I think it was.
I can't operate like that.
That's the problem. Is like there's evil people like that ruin the fun of commentary, that shit that go like they don't. They don't just target you on the internet. They target you IRL, and they make it fun. Because it's like IRL should have nothing to do with what you say online.
Yeah, Alyssa Mercante is a fine example of that.
He's a big fine example.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm a guy who tells you guys everything. I'm the guy who likes breaking the distance that a lot of these people in the space who lie to you, I like letting you guys know on what's actually going on.
I kept you a little last in line. Then you left for a little bit. Then I refound you. All right, let's go. All right, I'm not gonna get off topic. Cassandra's doing it on purpose to get me off topic. It's a gay op.
And that's why a lot of people can't stand my ass. And you know, there's a lot of other reasons too. I mean,
welcome back, Al.
I'm fucking loud,
I just
bald,
need to get on my computer.
weird looking. I don't want to say ugly. Well, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm down 100 pounds. Right, I'm really trying my best.
So what
here.
guys are you on right now?
Well, on the on Tectone leaving the internet because of evil people IRL and also evil people spreading shit online as well.
Dang.
Basically,
yeah, I'm not.
Which how do we know like all of it is true though? Like, I mean, it could.
Yeah,
be.
that's the thing.
That's my question. I think that's everybody's question.
Because this guy's known to sympathy bait sometimes, so it's like I kind of question a little bit. But I feel like some parts could be true, but I feel like he's probably like over exaggerating,
overblowing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like how Medicare did. Because Medicare said he got swatted, but then the video shows 2 cops knocking on his. Hey, is everything all right? And leaving. It's like, bro, that's not swatting. That's just swatting's like they're breaking down your doors and doing all that shit. Not the police just knocking on your door and saying, okay, you're good, bye.
Or arresting you automatically when you step outside, regardless of what you did.
Yeah,
that's
extreme. That shit's extreme. The shit
like,
that
do
happened
you know
to
what?
Medicare
You know what
is
it
not
sounds
extreme.
like to me?
What?
It's basically like saying, "Oh, I made a document on you," but the document itself does not do a great job at explaining as to what kind of person are you. Like, if it's trying to like explain that you're a terrible person, and it does a pretty bad job at it. What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah, I know a certain individual who makes crappy Google documents like that. I won't say his name on stream though. We know who it is though.
Oh yeah.
I wonder who it is.
We don't gotta say his name because that's what he wants. But that guy can fucking just anything happens to him. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, let's continue.
And like, I haven't showered in like 2-3 days or some shit, bro.
Damn, this guy's admitting to not showering for 2 to 3 days. He must have went through a lot of shit. But honestly, he looks showered. He must have showered before. Because he looks clean. Like, he looks buff as fuck. And I'm not even trying to compliment him. I'm just being real. Like, he looks...
I wish I had Tectone's body, not gonna lie.
He probably could throw me and you into a brick wall, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yay, shut the fuck up. I'm joking.
Oh my, you could grind meat on that.
I'm fucking going full like Grease Goblin right now, man. It's gross. Oh, I got a new tattoo, by the way. It's mango with the frost born in his mouth on the tombstone, like from Dark Souls 1 with Galatians 4:16. That's my favorite Bible verse on there. This is a reference to Sith from Dark Souls 1. And I also got a nice bonfire for anybody who didn't get it, and also because it looks fucking hype. Getting more tattoos, so probably getting a collarbone tattoo and getting all this arm sleeved up. Getting the American flag pretty soon with a little bit more than the American flag, but I'm very excited about that. But yeah, the problem with my life currently is that
Yes, what's going on, bro?
I
What do
don't
you
Wait, hold on,
need?
hold on. This is important.
get any time to feel okay. I
What
don't
is
get
it?
any time.
That's the problem. It's like when you stream like 5, 6, 7 days a week, you don't get time to feel okay. All you're doing is streaming 12 hours. Like, how long does this guy stream? Isn't he one of those 12-hour streamers?
I think he is. I'm
That's
not
the
really
problem.
sure.
Like, you need to just stream less. Like, I only stream 3 hours 1 week, and I'm happy. I get the good views for it, and I get to relax, and I don't have to, spend my whole life on here just
He's
screaming into a
like,
microphone.
he's like not happy about it too, as well.
That's what he needs to get back in the gym and just take off days to go to the gym, go relax, go hang out with IRLs, and just fucking take it away. And also
What?
not.
Why can?
And
Why
also,
can he
hold
not?
on, let me finish real quick. And when he's not streaming, he needs to stay off of Twitter. He needs to stop like arguing with people on Twitter all the damn time, especially when he's not streaming, because it just gets to him. I know this shit gets to him. Like all the people making fun of him on Twitter, it gets to him because he's telling them to kill themselves and doing all that. Because it got to me before. And because remember when I used to be like that, it got to me. So I'm speaking from experience. Like, and that's unhealthy. Like, you just gotta just log off of that shit. When you're taking a day off, you just take a day off and go take walks. Cause I usually just take walks outside. I just fucking just take like shit off the internet. Like, can't be on here 24/7. Otherwise, you're gonna go insane like him. And Younger Triton too, because Younger Triton used to be insane back in the day. Because I used to spend hell of time on the internet.
Relax and say, I'm good. I can chill for the day. And what do I mean by that? My problem is so much of my life has been taken away from me.
I'm doing
by
pretty well
a
with the
lie.
line drawings.
That I don't get to go to sleep and think, oh, well, I didn't do anything bad today, so I'm all good. You know, back in the day, it was like, oh, man, I fucked up. I know they're going to clip that, and that's going to be on this Reddit. That's going to be on that Twitter. That's going to be on that fucking forum. They're going to fucking rip into me. And that's comforting, because then knowing if I don't do anything fucked up, then I'm fine. The problem is that because I'm now in a position where there's this massive lie told about me.
I've been in a situation, but that's the thing. It's like there's also allegations of, which I think he's admitted this too, of Tectone's dad being like a rapist or some shit. I've heard that flowing around. Dan, do you know anything about that?
No, I really don't.
Because I know,
I've heard stories about it and stuff, and
because I watched Shamu's video on it, and there's clips of Tectone himself admitting it. So I don't know if that's really a lie. Like if he's talking about that, he's talking about that. That's not really a lie. It's something you said on the stream.
If he actually is, he's actually reconnected with his dad recently.
Yeah,
so.
and that's what a lot of people are criticizing for, is him reconnecting with his dad, knowing what his dad did.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand his complicated feelings for it, but at the same time, if you're an online personality, that's not really a good look.
Like, you shouldn't be. If I was in his position, I would not be talking.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish real quick. If I was in his position, I would not be in communication with my dad whatsoever at all. But at least like hide it from the internet. Don't have him publicly on your stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Where kids can get to him.
I mean,
like if you're gonna do it, which I wouldn't do it myself. If you're gonna do it, don't have him on your streams at all. But I wouldn't even do it at all.
I mean, I don't even know if he was convicted for it or not. That's what I want to know.
I think
he was in the military. The convictions are different than like in the civilian world.
Oh, it's that kind of conviction.
Yeah, it's probably like, oh yeah, we know what happened, but we're just gonna sweep it under the rug because military bureaucracy in the United States is the biggest, gayest fucking shit ever, and I think it should be torn down from the ground fucking up, man. I swear to God. Because like you can have the highest level commanders just commit the worst war crimes, but they'll manage to shift the blame off of the people who followed the orders after being threatened by these commanders. But you know what? Tectone's dad was like a fucking colonel or something, right? So, big fucking surprise. He was able to sweep it under the rug until people finally figured it the fuck out.
Never get to rest. Ever. I wake up every morning in the middle of the night just wondering.
To be fair, you like here's what I've learned, right? The reason why
He's
hold on, let me finish real quick. People lie about me all the time, right? People lie about me all the time, right? The only thing, like, if people are legitimately lying about you, you just gotta ignore it. You can't just address it and let it get to you because people are gonna lie about you all the time online.
Right, do you wake up in the middle of the night because people lie about you all the time? You're like, oh, these people are lying about me. I can't go to sleep. Dude's fucking built like a brick shit house and is waking up about people lying about him. Bro, come on.
Hey, you could
Just punch
continue.
him, bro.
You could
Just fucking
continue with
punch
your
him.
point. I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's
But
like
no,
a gentle
my thing was like, bro, if these like, okay, if people are lying about you, just fucking do it back to them. They call you a pedophile. Hey man, you abused your wife in 1983.
Man, you know why? You know why I'm gonna say no to that? Because
Why?
Because you are no better than them. You are playing to the trap of becoming just like them.
Actually,
That's why society's
technically, you are better than them because they might actually have done it. You probably didn't. You got to base these lies in truth, man. You got to base these lies in truth.
Yeah,
make
but
it more believable.
you gotta make sure they're actually true. Because what if like you actually get something wrong and the liar has a W? Like, oh, you know what?
Hassan's family participated in the Armenian genocide.
Is that true?
That may sound like a lie,
Oh yeah, that's a lie.
and it's actually not a lie because his uncle Cenk Uygur named his fucking show the Young Turks, the political party that orchestrated and committed the Armenian genocide. So here's the thing, Triton, you're absolutely right. You can't just lie about these people. Because they have so much shit that's true about them that's even worse than what you could come up with in a lie. Like, come on, how many people knew Hassan's family? The same fucking guy who's bullying Tectone constantly, which Tectone probably deserves it because he's fucking bald. But how many people knew his fucking family were rich real estate developers who got all this land by killing Armenian people in Turkey? Who knew about that? Hassan, address the allegations, you fucking weasel. You care about colonialism and Zionism and like what is that one thing, colonization or whatever the fuck? Your people literally fucking dragged out Armenian people, killed them for their houses. Shut the fuck up, retard. You can't and here's what I have to say about this. Tectone may be crying like a bitch, but Hassan, you can't be going after Tectone for this either.
No,
because you have your own fucking skeletons in your closet, and you're probably a bigger bitch than Tectone.
I think they're the same token, the same coin. That's my opinion.
Yeah, they're the same coin, but one side is more valuable, and one side it looks better than the other. It's like say this: you find a penny on the street. Well, the top side that isn't on the ground is more clean than the one that is stuck to the ground. You flip it over, the one that was facing the ground is like shitty and dirty. That's what it is. They're the same sides of they're the same coin, but both sides aren't the same. They're in different conditions.
Thunder said both sides are not viable.
Huh?
Thunder said both sides are not viable.
No, they're not. Both sides are retarded, but both sides are in different conditions. I don't see Tectone harassing people on the daily, using his audience to do it.
He does on Twitter, but...
He does on Twitter, but Hassan does it on every platform. That's the difference. You got to at least take into consideration there's nuance.
But it's still the same thing. Like, yeah, one may be a greater scale, but you still gotta call both sides out.
Yeah, both sides are. I already did. Both sides are retarded. Tectone's crying like a bitch because something he does to people on Twitter is happening to him on every platform. That's kind of retarded. But you have to take into consideration the severity. Tectone does it on Twitter. Okay, big fucking deal. Everybody does that on Twitter. Versus Hassan, who has his fan do it on every fucking platform because, well, it's a fucking leftist political streamer. What the fuck did you expect? The fuck? They're literally the same coin, just different size.
Tectone and Hassan should fuck, Thunder says.
Probably.
lie again? Did someone else lie? What false narrative is the public going to believe about me? And it's annoying as shit.
Tectone, it doesn't fucking
YouTube,
matter.
I love Twitch, but the culture of the
Go ahead, Dan.
Tectone, it doesn't fucking matter who lies about you, bro. Grow some fucking balls. Quit taking the testosterone. Quit taking testosterone so your balls can actually grow a little bit more instead of shrinking. And just don't give a fuck about this little bastard who's lying about you. But on the contrary, you have lied about a few people too. Like, remember your exes, Tectone? One of them wanted to sue you because of defamation, you fucking retard. So don't throw stones at a glass house.
Also, what's up, Cinemaster in chat? And yeah, exactly. Don't throw glass stones in houses. Not only that, but what if this stuff's even... Because there's a lot of truths about this guy. He's not even saying what the lie is. He's just saying, oh, these people are lying about me. Why are you not addressing the specific situations? Because there's a lot of truths about this guy. Especially about his dad, about him shielding for his dad, and all that. Like, that shit's all true. 100,000%.
Yeah.
Like, and who's lying about it? He won't say the name. Like, remember, like, I've had my situations. When I addressed people lying about me, I said who, because you got to. Because you can't just fucking tiptoe out of this. And you can't just fucking address situations.
I understand it's hard to debunk lies sometimes because, like, some people just aren't thinking properly when they're being bombarded constantly. But Tectone, you're like a normal fucking guy. And, like, from what I can tell, testosterone, although it makes you angry, it gives you better decision-making processes when you're not fully roided up. So why the fuck don't you just fucking tell people what the lies are and debunk them, bro? What the fuck?
It's because you know why, Dan? It's because he wants to.
Why?
It's because he wants to sympathy bait. He rather sympathy bait and trick
So
his
fucking
fans.
gay.
He rather be the gay, do the gay route instead of actually disproving the shit. Because I feel like a lot of the shit is true.
It probably is, to be fair. I mean, have you watched Shamu's video about like his exes?
Yes, I have.
Dude,
I have.
He would treat them like shit and then be like, dude, we separated amicably. Oh, really? If you separated amicably, why did your one ex who had, I think, pink or blue hair, who was that? Why did they fucking decide to, like, go so hard after you when you used your new fucking girlfriend to attack them?
Internet.
You fucking retard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy your content, Tectone, but you better man the fuck up and admit you're a fucked up individual too. You're not gonna play this victim game shit, dude.
Shamu, yeah, no, Shamu is actually good. Because he's the one that I got most of the Tectone lore from. Because I watched his video on Tectone, and he brought up the dad stuff, the exes, and all that. Like, this guy's a horrible piece of shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Tectone because he's funny. And I think he has some decent common sense points. However, I want him to change for the fucking better. He needs to man the fuck up, admit that he's a piece of shit, change it, and quit acting like a fucking victim, dude. Tectone, come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on.
There's nothing wrong with being like a piece of shit online, but
I'm a piece of shit, dude. I'm a piece of shit online constantly, bro. I swear to God.
There's nothing wrong with being a piece of shit online, but however, you just gotta own it, and you can't pretend to be a good guy. You can't go after Hassan for being a piece of shit as well when you are just as much of a piece of shit as he is, if not worse. And also, you can't bring on your pedophile dad on your streams either, because that's a risk to you and your brand. And
no, hold on. His dad wasn't a pedophile. He was a sexual predator, which means he was going after people like
same thing. He still should not be on his stream. Like, any sex charges like that.
I agree. But Tectone could use that as leverage against us if he ever decides to come after us if we decide to be untruthful.
Well, to be fair, it's not pedophilia, it's rape, but still, same thing. Well, not same thing.
Yeah.
As an adult.
It's sexual harassment, actually, which is a very serious thing against.
Sexual harassment?
Yeah, that's what his dad got.
Though there are allegations that he did actually use his position to leverage favors from women in the military, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know for sure. I don't doubt it because a lot of these fucking Okay, a little bit off topic here, but it happens a lot in the military. I don't fucking doubt it happened with Tectone's dad. But still, Tectone, you should not bring him on your fucking stream. It doesn't mean you don't have to be in contact with him. I get it. We all need a father figure, man. You want to cling on to that last bit of your family, right? Just don't bring him on the fucking stream and give people ammunition and then cry fucking victim. You know what you got yourself into, you bald retard.
Exactly. You know what you got yourself into. You know you're gonna get the criticism, and
Exactly
you're
what
just
I was trying to say earlier.
Because that's the thing. It's like, yeah, he's your dad, but still, it's like you can't have someone that has charges of sexual harassment, has done sexual harassment on your stream, especially if you're trying to moral fag against Hassan and all these other people. Like, it just destroys you. It makes you like he should that's why a lot of people think he's just as bad as Hassan. Some people say he's worse. I think but they're all bad. Like, I don't think there's a worse in any of these creators, in my opinion. Because all these creators do shady shit. If you go into the past, they all have skeletons in their closet, and none of them are better than each other. They want to point fingers at each other and say, "Oh, this guy's bad. No, this guy's bad." But all of you guys have skeletons in your closets. All of you do.
Is fucking terrible, where good people have to worry about being considered a horrific person due to things they've never even done. It's crazy.
Which if there are, because that's the thing, even on people that are guilty of stuff, there are lies in the mix. There are people on the internet that just are malicious and just want to
people will make shit up on you if they want to gotcha.
But there are a few truths on you, so I don't know if you're talking about legitimate lies or if you're talking about the truths on. That's why you gotta specify, because there's truths on everybody, right? Which the truths on me is nothing compared to this guy, because this guy's fucking done some serious shit, but still.
Now, I will say that chapter is coming to a close soon, and I promise you guys, when I get to close this chapter, this year, by the way, I'm gonna make some fucking banging ass content. I'm not gonna lie. The content is gonna be fucking fire. React slot.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna watch, so yeah, your content's not gonna be anything, buddy. I'm just being real. Like, I never watched this guy's stuff. This is actually the first video I've ever reacted to the show. Because this guy's just another fucking H3.
Another YouTuber, and he can suck my dick.
He's another YouTuber.
Tommy C reference.
Yeah.
For the piggies, let's go.
He's just another grifting piece of shit.
Oh, hey, that person's video, that's mine now. Yes, sir. React slot. But no, I actually got some cool events planned. I got so many future plans. It's like, I know I've become so disgusted with the culture on Twitter. With this.
Then delete your Twitter account. See, he's pulling a Mudo high. Which I skipped the parts because those parts were. He's crying about, Twitter. Then why do you go on it? Just don't go on Twitter. If you don't like it, don't go on it. It's that simple. When Twitter annoys me, I just don't go on it. I don't make no cry posts and say, guys, Twitter sucks. Like, come on. Just don't go on it. Like, Dan, I don't see you on Twitter all the time because you know how to not go on it.
I've gotten tired of Twitter, actually. It's fucking boring and gay. I hate it.
But at least you don't go on it, unlike this guy who goes on it but still cries about it. You can cry about it because you don't go on it.
Tectone, I'm a big old strong man who's crying about fucking Hassan. Bro, Hassan, you're retarded. Don't act like we're giving you the W either. You're just as retarded as Tectone. Shut the fuck up.
I would never give Hassan a W. That would never happen.
I fucking hate that retard. I want to... Oh my god, that dude pissed me off beyond fucking belief. I hate him. I fucking hate him, actually.
Sam Hyde wants to kick his ass.
I want to kick his ass too. I want to tag team with Sam Hyde and beat the fuck out of Hassan Piker in a boxing ring legally.
Yeah, that's what Sam Hyde wants to do.
Hassan Piker, I'm coming to kick your ass.
I'm gonna go kick your fucking ass.
This whole town that I don't even want to partake in this shit. When I get back, and I will be back, not for a while, And I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. The group I'm going to be chilling with, the content that I make, the way that I carry myself is going to be way different. I am a bitter man. And you want to know why I know?
Then show it. If it's gonna be different, show it. You're gonna change your behavior.
I am a
show
bitter man. Well, you know what that means.
Massive day for the unemployed.
Imagine going onto YouTube and fucking admitting you're a bitter man. Like, and you expect Hassan not to use that against you even fucking more? Dude, what the fuck? How are you taking this massive L? Weren't you gonna sue these fucking retards that were lying about you? Now you're giving them more ammunition? Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
He's just being stupid. He's being a dumbass.
And I like Tectone. I know he's a massive piece of shit, but I like him because he's fucking entertaining. Why is he giving these people, like, if he really wants to change, why is he giving these people ammunition to make him even more fucking bitter? It's like he wants to be a bitter fucking fuck, man.
Thunder says in chat, why is he giving these people a W? That's a good point. Why is he giving these people?
Fucking dumb, man. It's actually retarded. I'm actually gonna fucking lose my shit.
You want to know why I'm so bitter? Because the more you get informed in this world, the more you realize how disgusting this world is.
Actually, you know what? That's fair. That's a good point. Fair. But you can't complain about that because you're a part of the bitter piece of shit world, man. Come on.
Like Tectone, if you're watching, come join us. Join the Ravencast in making the world a better place. And actually stop making the world
watching
better.
Us.
He ain't gonna watch us, and if he does, I would take Triton's advice. Quit fucking crying, feeling sorry for yourself, dude, and do the right fucking thing. You don't have to get rid of your dad. Get him off the stream so you don't have to cry about Hassan using your fucking parents against you. Quit treating your girlfriends like shit. I hope you're not treating your new one, Sophia, like shit. I don't think you are, though, which, big W. If you're not. If you're a bitter person, change your fucking mindset. Don't let these fucking people get you down because they're lying about it. They're gonna fucking do it regardless. Own up to that. Fucking know they're gonna do it, and don't be a bitch about it. Like, dude, come the fuck on. Be a better fucking person, man. Don't be so vindictive and bitter, motherfucker. Like, it won't get you that far.
It will not get you anywhere at all being bitter like that. And he even says, like, as a big person, like, Tectone's big as fuck, like, big creator. He shouldn't be bitter like that.
And the thing is, the reason why I'm actually talking to Tectone like this is because, unlike a lot of people, I actually believe he can be redeemed. He seems like one of those people that might actually have the fucking... Because, dude, he was a fat fuck back in the day. Do you see what he looks like now? He's ripped and jacked as fuck. If he had enough patience and effort to change from being a fat, worthless fucking slob in 2015 to looking like this, he could possibly do it with his emotions, bro. So I'm trying to see if he'll actually... I want to know if he'll actually do that, though, because I'm not... I hope so, but I'm not entirely... I feel like it, but I'm not entirely sure, like I said.
On average, a person changes a little every 5 years.
Frank is on the air. You're on the stream. Welcome, Frank. I don't know if it's
Not just physically, but mentally.
But we're still in the middle of the Tectone segment.
I see this. I've been watching. Hello.
Hello, Frank.
Welcome to the stream.
I actually, the reason I kind of wanted to call in is when Torin brought up that, or Glitch brought up that, Sam Hyde wanted to fight Hassan. Like, oh, that arc was freaking awesome. How Sam Hyde is just like, dude, we'll just fight. Like, you know, like Sam fucking Hassan bitched out super hard.
Isn't it so funny how the people... Isn't it funny how the people who say they want
not going to fight
Nazis
this
are afraid...
Nazi white supremacist guy? Is like,
I'm not going
to give any credence to this guy, or he's like, I'm not going to bring traffic to him by freaking fist fighting him and shit. And it's like, nah, bitch, you fucking wanted, you talked about fucking whooping Sam's ass, and he said, well, don't you want to try? And he said, actually, no, I'm not going to do that.
Keep in mind,
You
Hassan
fucking
Piker is
pussy.
a dude who wants to punch Nazis too. Like, bro, punch the fucking Nazi if you think
Well,
he's
yeah.
a fucking Nazi, bitch.
Yep, that was crazy stuff.
He'll
Yeah,
probably
Remember them
get
times.
pantsed. He'll probably get pantsed by the Nazis.
Oh my
Hands
god.
by the Nazis.
Hands by the Alright, let's continue. Which we're gonna continue the Tectone. We're gonna continue the Tectone segment till 9:30, and then once 9:30 hits, we're gonna go on the Power World segment.
Yeah, we're gonna change it
taking
because
this break so I
at
can be happy
9:30,
again.
Tectone will
Absolutely
wake
not.
up.
He'll
wake up from his sleep, realizing all these people are lying about him.
If they really are, because I'm sure some of them are, but I know Shamu.
I believe a lot of them are, but there are a few that aren't lying about him, and
Hold
he's
on,
never
Dan, I have a
talked
question.
about that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I remember a tweet on one Twitter, I believe, Tectone like called Shamu lied. Do you believe Shamu lied about him?
No, fuck no. Actually, Shamu has the most coherent fucking
Wait,
cohesive fucking
wait, did you
video
ask,
on him.
what, if somebody believes that Shamu lied about this guy?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just that's what Tectone's like saying, that people are lying about him.
Oh,
So Tectone
there's
is
all
saying
of these
Shamu lied
false
about him?
allegations on my persons.
Bruh.
Yeah,
I mean,
ye
I'm
old
doing
fucking YouTuber
this
shit.
because I want to enjoy my life. I'm very happy when
No,
I
you
hang out
don't.
with my dog, my cats, my beautiful ass girlfriend, which one day
Maybe.
I plan on making my wife. Absolutely. But
Better not treat her like shit, or she won't be your wife. Just saying. Which I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying don't.
Yeah, don't be Andrew Tate, because you tend to get in trouble for that, Mr. Tectone.
man,
Yeah, don't be like the Tate brothers. Please be better. I know you could be better, Tectone.
I see all these people now who are living in this augmented version of reality, and I feel pity for them. I feel sorrow for them because
No,
I
you
know.
don't. Let's be honest,
everything that
Tectone. You don't give a fuck. You don't care.
He does.
What's
You do
this
feel like they're
augmented
retarded,
version
though.
that he's trying to like project?
He's trying to get people to feel bad for him because apparently people are lying about him. So he's trying to sympathy bait, saying, everyone's
Sympathy.
lying about me. And he won't even
Sympathy
address,
for
hold
the
on.
devil,
And he
man.
won't even address like what situations he's been lying about. He won't address who the people are lying.
Oh,
Or he won't address the situation. He just says people are lying about him, but not saying what situation.
What's retarded is I can't even go onto his fucking
so
live
he's
stream
just
and
doing the
ask him.
thing where he's like, I'm getting dog piled on, and that's bad. And I'm just gonna say that they're all lies.
Even and not showing any evidence, and not even telling the story or nothing.
Okay. So he's just complaining that he's having a hard time being accused of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Triton, I'm gonna be gone for a few minutes. I'll tell you when I come back.
Alright, well just know, we're starting the Power World segment soon, so you better be back.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I'll be back soon.
Be back by 9:30, because we're switching segments.
Let's see, what time is it?
9:24.
Okay, I got 6 minutes. Okay.
Alright.
they're living in.
Which, if he's not back in time, we'll just start the segment anyways, and he'll come back.
Disappear like that. It's so fucking fake. It's insane. The sad realization is there's so little good people on this earth. It's
No shit, Sherlock. I think everyone knows that by now. We're all
He's
evil.
just it's just like all of this is like vague generalized statements, like you said. Like he's not pointing to any one accusation or any one controversy. He's just like, there's just like no good people in this world. They all are delusional and live in this weird reality. Like everyone's lying about me, and like, what the hell? Like, it's just like, dude, it's just like fucking, this is like a non-tent fucking video. This is just for like fucking people that are like already fucking embroiled in the nonsense that's going on.
Exactly.
Like, this is 100% non-tent. It's him fucking bitching in front of a video for his fucking internet friends.
Yep, and him just being crying sympathy baiting, going, "No,
Back.
feel bad." Like that's another thing too. It's like, why even make this video if you're not gonna address what the lies are? Like, because I've had people lie about me, and when I've addressed it, I addressed exactly who it is and what the lie.
Maybe
is.
he did mention something like he was. He did mention something like he was told not to talk about it. So my
Well,
guess is
Oh
maybe
my
something
God.
Then
illegal.
why? Hold on. Then why bring it up at all? Just don't even make a video. Just come back whenever. That's what I would
I
do.
think he's addressing it, but not directly.
No,
'Cause
okay. A
yeah.
lawyer will always tell you if there is something legal involved, and what's the word? He was given advice to not talk about the situation. If there's a fucking lawyer involved, the lawyer would tell him, don't say a single word. Don't even make this video that he's making right now with all this vague generalization bullshit, because implication can be brought up in court. All of this shit, all of the random implication and vague shit that you're talking about that's specific to certain scenarios. It's like, it's not like, like, oh, that's like vaguely saying, oh, I would like to kill somebody, when everybody knows the person that you would like to do it, and you keep saying it. It's a threat. Like it's an implied threat. Like all of this is stupid shit. If it is legal shit involved, which I highly doubt, that the fucking drama he's involved in is interesting enough to be some kind of court case. He wouldn't be saying a goddamn fucking word if he was taking legal advice.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it's some fucking internet dork. It's his fucking editor. It's his fucking marketer. It's some fucking friend he has on the internet that's just like, I think the best thing that you should do is just try to keep it low key. It's just try to keep it like, not too controversial and aimed at targets, and like give these, again, the same thing, fucking like Sam Hyde probably, and Hassan. Oh yeah, don't give these people any attention. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, because you're a fucking pussy, because you can't handle the fucking heat when the fucking shit comes to a head, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You can't handle the heat, and that's the problem. Is he dishes out the heat and can't handle it. It's like he shouldn't even make this video because he's probably gonna get heat. He's been getting heat for this video. For Shamu's reacted to this video and other people, and giving him heat, right? Because it's like this video is just not really good. Like he should have, like if you're gonna address it, address the points or don't say anything at all.
Yeah, if this is dishing out heat, bro has a fucking 22 caliber like ankle pistol.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like when he's on Twitter telling people to kill themselves and all that. He's even apologized for that earlier in the video, of him being unhinged and shit. And he says he won't do it again, but I bet you when he comes back, he'll be back to do that. Which, we would watch more of this video, but I think it's just him repeating himself, and we basically got the gist of it. What do y'all think?
I hate liars, but I lie all the
I'm
time.
gonna ask for y'all opinion. Should we continue watching this video, or should we move on to palworld?
No. Should we have a longer stream?
How long is the video?
The video's 18 minutes, but I have to go at 10:30, and we're watching 2 palworld videos.
All right. Well, yeah, go ahead. We'll switch over to palworld, and like you said, I'm pretty sure that whatever he has to fucking say in the next 2 minutes of this video is going to be the same repeated lame fucking pussy like just cowardly. It's not even like it's just a coward.
He's a loser bitch, bro.
So, yes, we can. I think it'd be a good idea to switch.
All right, so while
bitch.
All right, so while I'm switching, y'all talk about your opinions on the whole Tectone while I'm switching.
Muscle bound bitch.
So all right. So I'm gonna go on. So, Dan, what's your opinion on it?
Why is Tectone acting like such a pussy, bro?
Danielle.
Why is Tectone acting like such a pussy?
Oh,
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think he's. I
Why
don't.
is-
I just.
what
I
the
don't
f-
believe. I don't believe he's this bitch made. Come on, man. This is the guy that said he was gonna sue all these detractors. Where's the update on that? Where's the update on that, by the way? Is he doing it or is he fucking not?
Is Shamu involved in the detractors that he's suing, supposedly?
No, no.
Good.
I don't think so. And if he is, well, Shamu will fucking blow him out of the water in court.
Yeah, because
It'll
Shamu
be
didn't
funny either
lie.
way.
I mean, yeah, it'd be funny, but like, I hope Tectone changes because he's a very fucking entertaining guy. I just hope he doesn't
Alright. Al,
do this. you know?
Al, what's your opinion on the whole Tecton thing?
I think it's the same for you guys.
Frank, yours?
Well, I guess I've already said it. Obviously, bro needs to fucking own up. Bro needs to just fucking the main point that I would have is the one that you've already said, and it's the one that I agree with. It's that he needs to specifically address stuff because people that don't know what he's talking about don't fucking know what he's talking about, and it just sounds like a fucking cry session. It sounds like he's like venting to a person he met on the street that doesn't know what the fuck is even happening.
Yeah, like he's just trying to downplay it instead of actually taking responsibility.
And why can't I can't unmute Dan? I can't like change volume settings or unmute. I don't know why he's muted, and I tried to turn you up. Your audio's low.
Hold
He
on,
blocked me, bro.
Hold on. Stop interrupting the show. Hold on, let me give you the fucking roll. God damn it. There you go.
Okay, so oh, there we go.
There we go.
Why do you even have Dan? Why do you even have Dan muted?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I got the video pulled up. Is it on the Discord?
Yeah. Yep. I see like a little pad on the floor.
All right. So this is the Nintendo lawsuit. So Nintendo's suing Palworld over the Pokemon over copyright stuff because they're claiming that Palworld's ripping them off. When Palworld's really not. They're just making them better than Nintendo's, and Nintendo's really butthurt about it.
Oh, honestly, hold on, wait, sorry. I did see an ad while I was for Palworld, whatever, while I was scrolling on like Instagram or fucking YouTube ad or something, and they like it was for like a B movie they said Palmon. They're going so far with this Palmon. I was like, oh my god, this is even beyond like them trying to act like they're committing some copyright fraud.
AI slop game that someone made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with
And it's like
hold on, that's nothing to do with Palworld.
Oh no, it's related because it's basically ripping it off and it was put on the Switch's store.
they're ripping off Palworld and Pokemon and combining it and just ripping everything off.
Oh, that's funny.
It's
on
too much.
Nintendo's eShop. That's what makes it even funnier.
Let's get to the video.
Against Palworld and Pocket Pair has finally got some actual concrete information behind it, because initially Nintendo and the Pokemon Company simply said we're going to sue you and didn't entirely elaborate on what they planned to do to Pocket Pair.
I know. Yeah. I'm only going over this just so people have context. That's the only reason we're going it over, just so people can have context.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
So they know
also, tell me when to pause, so you're not talking.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
Exactly, Pocket Pair had apparently infringed one of their patents. Now Pocket Pair has revealed the details that they have been provided by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. And it turns out things are kind of worse than I had hoped. This is, I said in my previous video that this was a bit of a petty lawsuit, but petty doesn't begin to describe what is going on here. As a lot of people had kind of expected, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are suing Pocket Pair for infringements to mostly Pokemon Legends Arceus incurred by Palworld that they didn't actually have a patent on when Palworld initially launched. So Palworld initially launched on the 19th of
here.
January.
Alright, go ahead.
So, to give you information here, they basically made these patents before, in the years leading up to Palworld's launch, and they just brought them into effect only around the time Pocket Pair, the company that owns Palworld, made a deal with Sony Music. So I'm more or less betting that they're just using these patents because they don't like the fact that Pocket Pair made a deal with Nintendo, one of Nintendo's biggest enemies. Which, if you don't know, there's a bit of bad blood between Nintendo and Sony, because the Sony PlayStation was originally going to be the Nintendo PlayStation, and well, that's a whole other bag of worms. Basically, Nintendo backed out of the deal, and Sony was pissed off and decided to make their own console using the tech they made.
And they're also partnered with Palworld too, right?
Yeah, well, this is the music division. For some reason, instead of going with computer entertainment, they went with Sony Music instead. I'm not sure why, but mostly the reason what they're doing with music, Sony Music, is Sony Music's basically just a big merchandising deal. They're merchandise distributing.
Basically, yeah, they are merchandise distributing. They're also
Yeah,
trying to
that's
shut off.
that's what.
They're trying to shut
No,
off.
that's what.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to say that's what Sony Music's job was there whenever Pocket Pair made the deal with them. And this deal, I'm guessing it pissed off Nintendo so bad that they're like, yeah, we need to do something about this. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues and have to change.
So they're trying to deplatform Palworld and trying to sue them into,
Yeah.
you know, so Nintendo could take over.
And all seemed fine. As I mentioned in a video at the time, the game does not appear to infringe on any of Nintendo's copyright or trademarks, and apparently did not infringe on any of the patents that Nintendo had at the time. The earliest of the patents for which Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are now suing Palworld was filed on the 26th of February 2024, so over a month after the game had actually released. Bad form does not begin to describe it. Nintendo essentially saw that this game was very similar to something that they had made.
Not just similar, but better. Let's be real, better. Because the graphics are better, the storyline's better, like everything about Palworld's Pokemon is way better than Nintendo. Because Nintendo's Pokemon, you still feel like you're in 2007.
Saw that it was
biggest
not infringing
crime
on
of
their
it all.
The biggest crime at all.
Copyright, saw that it was not infringing on their trademarks, so then filed a patent with the express purpose, it appears, of suing Pocket Pair. Like, that may not have been the entire reason why they filed that patent, but certainly that's the way things appear if we're looking at this from an outside perspective. The patents involved with this lawsuit are basically the things that people kind of suspected were going to be the issue. The first one, and probably the bigger one of the lot, is the idea of throwing an object in order to capture a creature that is in the game world. And the patent specifically mentions that it's okay for...
Go ahead, Frank.
No, listen to that shit. I mean, that's simple. Like, oh, they have a patent on throwing a fucking ball to catch something in a fucking game or in a universe, not even a game. Like, okay, Nintendo, how many other people are you going to try to sue? So it just gives more credence to what you said before, is they're suing them because it's a good game and it's successful and it makes them look like shit. That's why they're fucking suing. They're not suing to protect their patents on throwing a ball in a video game to catch a fucking creature. Like,
you know what's funny about that also? After the lawsuit started, Palworld started removing some features from the game. Like, one of the features they removed was the ability to throw a ball to release your pal out. Now your PAL just kind of appears next to you.
So Nintendo has ruined a good game because they're a bunch of
Yeah.
greedy little fucks. I hope
And
they all
another
fucking
thing
perish.
another thing they did was remove gliding abilities for specific PALs. So you can't use them as hang gliders anymore. You can still use the standard glider item. You just can't use PALs as gliders.
Isn't it funny how Blizzard is the first company that did the hang glider shit, but they didn't sue palworld over it? Isn't it funny?
Or they did, or Blizzard didn't sue Nintendo? Like
Yeah.
how is Nintendo I don't
Oh,
And you know what's fucked up? And you know what's fucked up? 9 times out of 10, the Japanese courts side with fucking Nintendo. So palworld is definitely gonna lose if the judge is a retard. That's the worst part about it.
I mean, you're not wrong because a lot of the judges, because the old gen dick ride Nintendo.
Yeah, it's not just that.
We will bow down for
It's
you.
not just that either. I don't think Nintendo has any intention of winning. Their goal is a lot more sinister. Basically, since they know they don't have a case in the courts because of they recently changed one of their patents to try and skirt around it. I think their goal is actually to stall out the lawsuit long enough to make Pocket Pair burn up all their funds.
Oh, that's so fucking gay, dude. What the fuck?
That is.
What a
that
bunch
is
of
true,
assholes. What a bunch of fucking little punks. You know what? I was gonna say something nuclear, but I'm afraid fucking Nintendo would sue me for it, so I'm not going to say it.
Just say it. They're not even watching. Go ahead, say it.
They are gonna watch, but anyway, I hope that one day Christians and Muslims can get along together and deal with the real threat against humanity, that is Nintendo and corporate retardation.
What?
Christians and Muslims putting bomb vests to their chests, marching into Nintendo headquarters.
just Christian and Muslim extremists like fucking suicide bombing the headquarters of Nintendo. All because they wouldn't let palworld be palworld.
Well, it's not just that.
Yeah, true.
Nintendo's also responsible for the Smash Bros. Tournaments as well being shit.
And you know what? I said the same thing about Smash Brothers tournaments earlier in the fucking stream, did I not?
Yep, let's all go to Nintendo headquarters.
Let's start a protest. See how long it takes for the Japanese police to fucking start bringing out their riot gear and fucking water cannons and killing us.
By the way, Lord Triton, your autistic host, disavows riots.
We disavow riots, but the riot police show up for things that aren't even fucking riots half the time, especially in Japan.
That's true.
That is true.
I have actually heard that Nintendo has some Yakuza connections, possibly.
Yeah, I don't care. There's the Yakuza apparently were a bad group of people earlier in their lifetime, but they're supposed to be like actually honorable criminals. If they were honorable criminals, they'd break the tie with Nintendo, but we know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it makes a little bit of sense because you know what Nintendo used to manufacture before they started getting into the game business?
What, like weapons or something?
Playing cards.
Of fucking course.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
Why am I not surprised? Isn't it funny how something's like a playing card, which, to be honest, like I'm pretty sure a company that doesn't have the intellectual rights to a playing card can fucking make it anyway.
A lot of
to where it changes to like an actual company that will just shaft you over intellectual property rights that really don't even fucking make sense half the damn time. Isn't that funny?
Yep.
Find that coincidental.
Keep in mind, gambling is illegal over in Japan, like completely. They have loopholes to get around it, like the patch slot machines. But as far as normal gambling, like over here in the States goes, it's illegal over there.
Yeah, we need to get what was it, T. Martin and Syndicate to legalize it over there.
Yeah, we need to petition Japan to make gambling a part of their fucking constitution. You are allowed to gamble. We are sorry.
Yeah,
anyway.
You know what's funny? Your Japanese accent turned into a fucking German accent. No wonder they call you the German bastard.
Yeah.
Wait, are you?
Yep.
Are you even German?
Yes. That's why. Yes. Very. Extremely. Yep.
Anyway,
games
let's continue video.
Feature the mechanic of being in a role-playing game battle and then throwing a ball in that environment in order to capture a monster. But the idea of being in an open game world and just walking around and seamlessly being able to take out a ball and throw it at a monster in order to catch it, that's the thing that they've now patented. So this is something that palworld was doing prior to the patent being filed, but it is now something that Nintendo says, no, we had the idea first, so we definitely get to control that because it was in the game Pokemon Legends Arceus. Two of the patents essentially boil down to this basic idea. I'm not going to go into all of the details here. There will be somebody else on YouTube who makes a far more thorough video at a later date. I'm just making the most basic YouTube
And we are going over that another video after this as well.
version of this so that you have a vague understanding of what the lawsuit is all about. So two of them are about that ball throwing in the wild mechanic. The third one is about being able to climb on a creature and ride it around in that open world space. So essentially,
all this is retarded. All this
is in WoW, but a lot of this is in WoW. By the way.
A lot of this is in WoW.
World of Warcraft.
Why is it? Why hasn't Nintendo went after?
Yeah, and it's not just WoW; it's been in too.
And Wiz,
there's mounts in all kinds of games.
Yeah, there's mounts in Wizard 101 too.
Fucking bitch.
So we all know the answer to these random questions. It's fucking. The answer is their fucking butt hurt?
Yep.
Is because they're. But the only reason, but the real reason that they are butt hurt is like, I will come on, guys. Palworld looks like fucking Pokemon. Come on, it fucking does. Even though, even though they can't
that either. They're upset because palworld did what they do but better, and that makes them mad because I don't know if you've played the recent Pokemon games, but they're utter shit.
Yes. See, and I do know about this, and because you guys are talking. Well, I know about this from previous conversations I've had with people, but what I will say to that is that how many fucking decades has Pokemon and Nintendo had to make a game that's good like this? And they never did. With all of their money, all of their resources, all of their networking, and all of their like embedded in gamer culture, embedded in nerd culture. I mean, like Pokemon, all Pokemon would have to do is make a game like this, and then I guarantee you, maybe twice the amount of people that play Palworld will just have played the game because it was Pokemon, because it had the intellectual property, because it had the Pokemon IP. Like, bro, it's clear that Pokemon lovers wanted a game like this the entire time, and they never made it.
Yep.
So they missed their shot, and now they're mad, little fucking pussies.
Yep.
Yeah, they have missed their shots. Yep.
What Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are doing here are trying to control the idea not of monster catching games in general, but specifically of monster catching games in an open world environment, which is going to be a surprise to some people because it didn't seem like an idea that...
It's not a surprise to me that their butt hurt. Let's be real. It's not a surprise. Nintendo's always been...
Yeah, they're trying to control the whole... they're trying to control the whole open world aspect of like monster.
Oh shit! Wait, yo, okay, deep conspiracy theory. Well, random thought. What if they had a game like this in development? What if they were starting to develop something like this, and then Palworld came out with it?
They did have something kind of like it before this called Legends Arceus. It wasn't survival,
Never heard of
but
it.
it was Pokemon Legends Arceus was a spin-off game that was like an open world exploration game where you still captured and trained Pokemon in an open environment. Thing is, it came out before Scarlet and Violet came out. Scarlet and Violet, really, when we started to see the quality of the games dip. I mean, they were dipping before this, but it got really bad with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if you've ever saw any of the launch day glitch video compilations, but my God, there was
Compilations, compilations, compilations.
Well, whatever, there were some bad game-breaking bugs in that game.
Yeah, not gonna lie. There were a lot of bugs in that game.
All right, let's let this guy talk
So
for
all
like
the
a
Pokemon companies seem
minute or
very
two.
invested or very bothered about putting a lot of work into. Like, yes, Pokemon Legends Arceus has reviewed relatively well for a Pokemon game, but if there's one thing that Pokemon fans have been calling out for quite a while, it is a truly open world, expansive, very detailed Pokemon game that is not constrained to following specific paths or instead being locked into specific areas within the map, but instead having a more free roaming open world experience akin to Breath of the Wild. This is something then that palworld delivered on, plus the promise of guns, because why not? And so Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have chosen this specific issue to say, no, we are the only ones who are allowed to make a truly open world Pokemon game. We'll get to making a good one with some actual polish any day now. Like, that's
Bro, those fuckers look like Pokemon, bro.
Yeah, they do. But no, they shouldn't have. They shouldn't be the only ones to have the rights to make an open world Pokemon game, especially if they suck at it. Like if they were good at it, I would understand. But they're not good at making Pokemon games.
It's not just that either. The PALs are legally distinct enough to be their own entities. They just got inspiration from Pokemon designs.
Yeah, and I also guarantee that if palworld decided to, instead of settle in court, to just sell palworld to Nintendo and to Pokemon, if they were to buy it, I guarantee you they would fuck it all up on purpose. They would make it shit so no one would play it.
Yeah. You know what their end goal is? They actually want every copy of palworld destroyed.
Yeah, that'll never happen. It'll just never happen.
End goal. Yeah, that's
It'll just never happen.
They want it removed from all storefronts and they want it completely erased.
Fucking.
That's what they're.
That is so gay, dude. What the fuck?
Like, why is this like the single most expensive video game developer crash out of all time?
I know, right?
Like, insane.
With this lawsuit is Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are essentially trying to monopolize the concept of an open world Mon-like. And that would mean that they would be the only people, thanks to patents, who would be able to make that kind of game, unless somebody were to come up with a workaround for a different kind of mechanic. But then, as said, Nintendo didn't have a patent on this mechanic when palworld was initially launched. The thing I find really interesting about this, though, is nothing to do with the patents themselves, nothing to do with the specific points that Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are quibbling over here. It's the claim itself. It's the retribution that they are expecting. It is the things that Pocket Pair has to give them. And it's not a lot in terms of financial retribution. The claim seeks for 5 million yen to be paid by Pocket Pair to the Pokemon Company and 5 million yen to be paid by Pocket Pair to Nintendo. 5 million yen works out at about £26,000, about 32,000 US dollars. This is not a lot of money, and it is a drop in the ocean compared to how much money Pocket Pair has actually generated from palworld. The claim also seeks late payment damages, etc., so it's not just that small amount of 5 million yen to each of these companies, but in terms of how much money Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are asking for, it's not a lot. When Nintendo sued and won its case against ROM Universe was ordered to pay Nintendo $2.1 million, which is huge compared to the amount that Pocket Pair is being sued for. When Nintendo sued and won its case against hacker Gary Bowser was ordered to pay $4.5 million US. Again, a huge amount of money.
Lawsuits, by the way. They have a huge.
I know.
They have a huge backlog of lawsuits they've done in the past and won.
That's sad that they have that much power.
They really do. Scary.
Like Nintendo, like it's scary because they.
I mean, some of the. In this case, at least, the Gary Bowser thing, it was sort of justified because he was making illegal hardware for their console.
Yeah, I see that argument.
But there's other things too. They've had patent fights with other companies before too. I'll have to find a video that has a compilation of them.
The relatively small amount that Nintendo and
All right. Are you finished, or you continue?
Yeah, I'm done.
the Pokemon Company are suing Pocket Pair for. Of course, none of these lawsuits are actually about money. They are all ideological, and it's just interesting that Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have set the bar so low in terms of finance for this one, when this is the only lawsuit of the 3 that I have mentioned where they are suing somebody who actually has millions in their bank account, Pocket Pair founder Takuro Mizobi. Like, they're finally suing somebody who has the wherewithal to actually pay them the money that
They're only doing that because the person that they're suing, even though they have millions to the name, is the biggest threat. So they're gonna try to take out the biggest threat.
And no, it's not even take out the biggest threat. It's like he said, they're fucking asking for such a tiny amount of money. It's not about them winning a $4.5 million lawsuit.
It's not about the money.
It's not about.
It's about taking the biggest competition away, the biggest threat to Pokemon.
It's about draining the pockets. It's about draining the pockets of this person.
Yeah, and why exactly are they doing that? So they don't have the funds to make more Pokemon.
They're just using the courts as a weapon maliciously because they have billions of dollars.
Yeah,
and they can piss this money out of their ass.
They can piss the money out of their
like I was
ass
saying
because
earlier, they're just
that desperate to take out competitors. That's all it is. They want all competitors gone.
But yeah,
This company could have been so much better if they just fucking did the right fucking thing and made games and improved on them, instead of getting mad at other companies for taking the vacant position that they literally neglected to fulfill, which is improving on the Pokemon formula.
I don't even think they want to win the lawsuit for that little bit of money. They don't want to win it. They don't care.
They're not trying to win. They're just trying to drag it out for as long as possible. That's why they changed the patent recently. It's to drag it out for as long as possible and deprive Pocket Pair of funds, so they are forced to go bankrupt.
Suing for.
What a bunch of cons, dude.
They're trying to be cons. They're trying to fuck over palworld as much as they can.
Yeah, it's just instead of going through the courts to seek justice, they're using the courts as a weapon of violence against the palworld and palworld creators.
Pocket Pair.
Yep.
Or Pocket Pair, whatever.
And this is the one where they're like, nah, just like £26,000, that'll do. The other claim for this lawsuit is an injunction against Palworld, which is essentially to say Palworld must cease. You cannot Palworld any longer. So essentially, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are looking at a game that plays very similar to one that they have, and instead of chalking it up to just the games industry, oh well, clones happen, which is what most companies do in this kind of circumstance, they have gone out of their way to specifically file patents that means that they control gameplay concepts within the game that has already launched by this point, which is similar to gameplay concepts in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and they say, no, we are the only ones who are able to make this kind of open world monster catching game where you throw an object and catch a monster and you climb on a monster and then fly that monster around.
Guarantee you they were
the game
developing.
world. Needless to say,
They definitely were developing.
Guarantee you they were making something like this game, and Palworld beat them by like a year, 2 years.
Yep.
And they're fucked now.
In fact,
they probably invested tens of millions of dollars.
Frank, their version came out, but their version looks like 2007 game.
Yeah,
well,
because
actually, their version of it came out before it. It was Legends Arceus, but then they decided to release AZ this year, which it basically plays like Palworld, but it doesn't have the survival mechanics, and it's not very good.
They knew it. They knew that they were that Palworld was gonna, because it was such a good game, it's gonna hit them right in the pocket because people are just gonna play Palworld. And they don't want to play your gay AZ game.
Exactly.
They don't want to play a gay-ass AZ game. They got to play Palworld instead, so that's why they're trying to take out Palworld.
Yep.
This is bad news for gamers because it means that the kinds of Pokemon-inspired games that people can make are going to be dramatically reduced, especially given that nobody going forward knows whether or not Nintendo are just going to file.
What is up, other Glitch Ghost? What is good, man? How are you doing? Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, Glitch, your twins in chat.
Hello.
Yep.
Another
There is an
patent and
imposter
then sue
among
you
us.
retroactively for something that you have done in a game that has already been published. I just want to put up one more disclaimer to say that I'm doing this video in the most basic form possible. There will be other people who give more thorough breakdowns of this lawsuit and of the patents in.
Alright, and in fact, we can go to the second video which Glitch sent me. I'll pull that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not anything else in this video. I mean, it has like 3 minutes left.
So basically, other Glitch, since you just got here, I'll explain. So, Nintendo suing
Other
Palworld.
Glitch.
Alright, don't cut me off. Alright, so the reason why that the reason why that that Nintendo is suing Palworld is because Palworld made a better Pokemon game for them. They're trying to sue it for copyright to shut off Palworld and make Palworld go bankrupt, basically. And they think Nintendo thinks they have the right to like make any form of Pokemon games, any form of mount games, anything like that, and they're trying to shut down Palworld's rights to make Pokemon games because Palworld can make a better Pokemon game than Nintendo, basically. That's the situation we're covering. And we're gonna get to the last video right now. Basically, basically Nintendo's being shady, trying to fuck over Palworld. Alright, y'all ready? Y'all ready for the last video? Y'all ready for the last video of the night?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Looking ass.
Let's go.
Hey.
Who's that Pokemon?
I just said the TLDR in chat.
It's
that, which I did a TDR as well.
It's lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
I'ma sue your ass.
Nintendo and Pokemon Company will travel across the lands, searching far and wide to teach game developers to understand the law.
Oh, you mean like the last Thursday?
Yeah, the guy that had the funny clips and shit.
Oh, the one that with the I love cum clips.
Yeah.
Suit that's coming their way. Boo! I'll rewrite the lyrics. Not the best, getting better at it, but anyway, with that being said, this Pokemon lawsuit has been the talk of this channel for quite some time now.
That makes me feel
Like subscribing.
And for good reason. That's because I really want Nintendo and Pokemon to suffer and to be humiliated and to feel the lamentation of the women. So I noticed something not too long ago. And when I mean not too long ago, I mean like about less than 3 hours ago, when the producer of the channel pointed out to me that Digimon has a mounting system for their new upcoming game.
Is Nintendo gonna sue them too?
Digimon. Ugh.
No, they won't.
Digimon's still a thing?
Which points out, yep, Digimon's still going strong after all these years.
Bro, they were like B-movie Pokemon when I was like fucking 8. When I was like, when I was like in elementary school.
Rip off Pokemon. They were basically just meant to be marketed as the male version of Tamagotchi.
Basically,
The male. Oh.
They started out as digital pets.
Keep shut, Joe.
I'm suing, I'm on it.
As a matter of fact, it's probably the most impressive one we've seen of all the monster taming games so far. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look at this. Wait a minute.
What's even funnier is their trailer is just all riding footage.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Yeah,
They're trolling Nintendo.
They're literally trolling Nintendo. And Nintendo's
come sue us if you want. We got more money than an indie company.
Fucking
Nintendo's
so
not,
meta.
And that's the problem. They're not going to sue them because they know that it's going to be a waste of time and not going to hurt them either. They know that they think they can hurt Palworld. That's why they're going after.
Just super meta.
Isn't... Hold up. Hold up, mounting? Wait a...
Imagine the stream gets copyrighted by Nintendo. I swear to fucking God.
Oh no, we gotta play the Pokemon song.
Wait a second.
We already did.
They're mounting all
Oh fuck,
the
you guys are screwed.
He already sang a
Pokemon!
Nintendo! I think
So!
Some angry Japanese man
Basically, yeah.
is on the way.
How dare they? They're going to destroy your game. They can't do this.
No, they're gonna destroy your game. Nintendo, go after them. Oh wait, you won't.
Wait!
Yeah, they won't because they got more money.
What?
And then,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who will you ride with? Nintendo's lawyers. Oh, my God.
There's a dude in the comments that made a funny comment. If you look down, he talks about Nintendo suing him because he rides his girlfriend.
That's
Go look at the comments.
Mounts.
Go scroll down and look at the comments.
My fucking girlfriend is my mount. Oh my god.
Wait, where?
It's in the comments of this video you're currently watching.
Oh, yeah, we'll look at it.
Oh. I should be, yeah, I should get, Nintendo should sue me for constantly mounting my girlfriend. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Hold on, I'll look after stream.
Yeah. It's like one of the top comments, so it's not hard to miss.
I acquired this mount in the depths. Oh, wait. What's like? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure that bit out. I can't just do that on the fly right now. She had the socks with the rubber bottoms on them. I acquired my mount in the depths of the local inpatient facility.
I'm gonna continue playing the video.
Yeah.
Bandai Namco really said, fuck you, Nintendo.
You stole my idea! No, Frank, we tweaked your idea. We took what was a good idea and we made it a great idea.
My.
Hey.
How the, turntables, yeah. Very interesting to see yet another game to...
It's funny, Bandai Namco knew what they were doing. They literally just trolled Nintendo. Nintendo's not going to sue them, though, because they're a
developer challenged Nintendo on their absolutely bull fucking shit lawsuit. I love it. Even more evidence that Palworld is being directly harassed by Nintendo. We have mounting systems in this game that definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, fall under Nintendo's patent. You know, that's very...
They do, that's the thing is, this is worse than Palworld, and yet they're not going to go after them.
No.
Whoa. Are you ready? Nintendo's market capitalization fluctuates between 103 and 105 billion fucking dollars. 103 to 105 billion dollar company that if they try to evaluate them as an asset, their market capitalization.
How much Bandai Namco's worth?
All right, so Bandai Namco
patent that they were claiming Pocket Pair specifically violated, and yet for some reason we see plenty of
22 billion versus 103.
A little bit smaller, but I think they could hold their own in court.
A little bit. Literally, they're 1/5 the size. 1/5. 5 times smaller.
Battle, though. Easily. With that amount of money. They'd be stuck in the trenches for quite a while.
That do the exact same shit. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? It's blatantly obvious what's going on. At this point, if you don't want to accept it, if you don't want to accept that Nintendo is just harassing Pocket Pair at this point, then I don't know what it's going to take to convince you. We're going to have
It's not gonna like if people are still signing with Nintendo, then they're just fucking retarded. How can you be on the side of Nintendo at this point? How?
Yeah, I know.
Nah, if you're that fucking motherfucker with the Pokemon t-shirt. Like, bro, dude, at fucking work, okay, I'll just story real quick. Like, Crocs, the shoes, right?
Yeah.
And you know how how people put those little things on their shoes? Like, motherfuckers at work Crocs, they have holes in them, right? And Crocs sells like plugs that you could put in that plug into the holes, and it's
I
like
know what you're talking
things,
about.
right? And basically, like, faggot fucking loser grown ass fucking men that I work with be wearing their fucking Crocs, be wearing their motherfucking Crocs to work, and they got like Pokemon fucking characters on their Crocs. And I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm done with your Crocs with Pokemon characters on them. I cannot believe you're a fucking grown-ass college educated adult and you're fucking coming to work like this. I'm done. So that's the thing, is like that's who cares about Pokemon.
I love Nintendo. You guys are lying on them. Stop lying on them. Shut up, Muffin.
Muffin's trolling.
Sycophants is what the thing is. Sycophants. Motherfuckers that have been playing Pokemon with cards since they were fucking 6.
I thought the term was man-child.
Well, whatever you want to call it.
Florian Mueller come out and give his thoughts on this. I tried reaching out to him, but, well, when you work with the law, you got far better things to do than talk to a popsicle stick VTuber Mexican. Emphasis on the Mexican. It really makes you wonder, though, what happens next then, if Nintendo really decides once they're done with Pocket Pair, they're gonna next go for Digimon? I would pay legitimate money to see that. It'd be hilarious because then Bandai Namco could come out and be like, well, you guys took Mega Evolutions and we came up with that. So now we're suing you. And seeing as how Nintendo was able to just form patents for things that they didn't patent years ago in recent time, couldn't Bandai Namco just do the same if they wanted to fuck with Pokemon? I mean, I'm looking at it in a very malicious way.
I got a message for Muffin.
What?
Here we go.
Cum is my favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love cum!
You do? Glitch, you do?
No, that's supposed to be the average Nintendo fan.
Oh.
It was from, I got the idea from because the guy's previous video we watched.
I want to see Pokemon Company hurt. I know it's never gonna happen. I know Bandai Namco doesn't have the balls to do that, but Nintendo and Pokemon Company certainly have the balls to sue anyone they want. The question is, why are they not suing Digimon? Now let's review the patent that Nintendo brought in and see if anything we saw in that gameplay trailer falls under it. Because as you can see here, clearly Pokemon Company has quite a lot, and I mean
Hold on, I want to hear this. Why they're not suing Digimon? I want to hear this.
For their precious intellectual property. However, if you notice, a lot of these were formed within the last 2 to 3 years, conveniently. As a matter of fact, all of them were filed within 2 to 3 years, meaning this is something Nintendo has done recently, which is obviously no coincidence. It's also convenient that Nintendo so happened to completely rewrite one of these patents mid-suit, letting
See, they're rewriting these patents. They're not they're not gonna sue them just because they know they're not gonna take.
Oh no, the patent rewriting is what they did in Pocket Pair's lawsuit.
How the fuck is it even legal to rewrite a patent mid-lawsuit about the patent? How the fuck is that even legal?
Resubmit. All they gotta do is amend the patent and resubmit it.
But no, but that's not the patents have to go through fucking the courts. That's they have to go. How can they go through the court system trying to patent something when they're currently trying to sue somebody over the patent that they're trying to change? That should be super fucking illegal. That's fraud. That's fucking
Yeah.
fraud, bro.
Maybe here in the States, but Japan law works a little bit differently. So
Fuck
I think they
Nintendo.
can
They're
get away with it
predators,
there.
bro. This is predatory as fuck. They're attacking these people for
Yeah,
not enough of a good
exactly.
reason. This is bullshit.
But yeah, another reason why
No,
they amended the lawsuit, like I said, was just to stall it out.
Exactly
Yeah,
their intentions. They literally rewrote a patent just to be able to combat what palworld is doing. That is how big of a threat they perceive Pocket Pair to be. Because until I see Digimon receive the same lawsuit, until I see Monster Hunter receive the same lawsuit, I have zero reason to believe palworld actually did anything wrong. Now, if you recall, there are
Palworld did not do anything wrong.
Mm.
Also,
It did everything right.
Also, Muffin McFlurry, stop dick riding Nintendo, or I'll demod you, stupid. I'm kidding, but stop.
Oh, do I gotta read this?
I know
What
he's
the
trolling.
fuck this dude's fucking saying?
Yeah, he's just
Right.
trolling. I know he is. He likes to troll a lot.
Next.
3 patents that they have specifically outed in their lawsuit against palworld. The one that's the most controversial, as you may recall, is patent number 7528390. In one example of a game program, a writing object for ground or an aerial writing object is selected by a selection operation, and a player character is made to ride on the selected writing object. In the case that the player character riding on the aerial writing object moves towards the ground, a change is automatically made to a state in which the player character rides on the writing object for ground, so that the player character can move on the ground. Now, let's take a look at this Digimon trailer and see exactly what Bandai Namco has to say about their mounting system.
That tank Digimon is dope. Both of them.
And no, there's nothing
I
wrong
can
with the
ride
audio, Triton. That echoes in the video.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You ride Digimon Racing. And there you go.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love
Look
it.
at that.
It kind of reminds me of that palworld mod we covered a while back.
It's that exact
where they
same...
added
Look at
they
that.
added some Digimon to palworld. I don't know whatever happened to those mods.
Look at that. And then boom, you can get off the mount whenever you want. Oh, look.
Yeah, we get it. It's the same. It's the same shit. We get it.
Honestly, contextually, right? Contextually, though, he just said they added Digimon to palworld. Like,
Yeah, as a mod.
you know, this
Yeah,
is
it's
kind
a
of the
modder.
crux of the entire argument, is that they're adding Pokemon to palworld. They're adding Digimon to palworld. They're gonna add fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card fucking monsters. World's gonna be three fucking blue eyes
That
white
Pokemon
dragon.
mod got that Pokemon mod got taken down because Nintendo was big mad about it.
No, but I'm saying,
No, part of it's
I'm
because they
sorry.
put it behind a paywall on Patreon. So
Muffin,
that
stop
might have had
spurging-
something to do with it.
Muffin, stop spurging in chat. You'll be okay.
It's okay. We'll give you a hug.
Who's got him on?
I wonder how many different Digimon.
I want to ride Imperial Dramon. That sounds wrong. But, I mean, just look.
Man. I mean, you could
Capture
troll
Digimon,
without being
you can tame
gay.
them, train them, and mount them. Now, I know what you're thinking. Frit, just because Nintendo has patents does not mean they're going to proceed with legal action against everybody that infringes on them. Indeed, but that very selective prosecution is a big problem.
gay
Because Nintendo
shit.
Pokemon, they don't have to sue everybody under the sun. They just have to sue the biggest threat possible. And if they win, that should be enough to sway everybody else.
Man, what did the YouTube? This guy made a good video, Muffin. Stop hating on him. Muffin's just being a hater tonight. But we love you, Muffin.
In this case, it seems a lot of developers have put faith behind Pocket Pair and truly believe they are innocent in all of this, because not a single one of them is backing down. In spite of the fact that you know behind the scenes Nintendo is thirsting to get rid of anything that even resembles Pokemon, since, you know, they believe they're the original monster taming game. And that big fucking ass ego that Nintendo has, thinking that they can just throw their weight around and intimidate the rest of the industry, is something that has to be combated in mass. which is exactly what's going on here. Now, people like me wouldn't even be talking about this shit if Nintendo didn't decide to wake up one morning and say, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine.
Well,
because now...
No. Here, they're not going to combat this against Nintendo is because Nintendo's being a fucking prick. But other intellectual rights owners to different video games, they enjoy to the point of profit, is what I'm saying. They enjoy the camaraderie, sort of like, lore and connection and streamlining and stuff like that, like different things in between games and universes and everything, like, there's homages, there's cameos, there's all stuff like that. But you can't do an homage, you can't do cameos, you can't streamline lore if it's fucking Pokemon. You can't do it. So that's the thing, is that they want to have a stranglehold on this intellectual property that's beyond current reasonable fucking terms. So that's why they're trying to litigate it in court and set legal precedent, is because they want this fucking unreasonable amount of control over this intellectual property that nobody else tries to fucking do, because they enjoy each other's company and profit.
Oh, so what's up, Tristan? How you doing?
What's poppin', Brim? Just chilling.
We are covering the Nintendo versus Palworld Pokemon lawsuit. We're actually almost
I think
done with it.
Thunder wants Frank on more.
Damn, Frank is a fanboy. W. Frank.
All right, cheers to Mr. Thunder or Mrs. Thunder, whoever, Mr. or Mrs. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a clear. It's fucking, I don't know. So Tristan, hi.
Hello.
Hello. We're currently shitting on Nintendo. Would you like to do that as well?
Nintendo.
Oh, I'd love to shit on Nintendo. I would love to shit on Nintendo.
They're suing Palworld from making a better Pokemon game, trying to bankrupt Palworld.
Yeah, exactly.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
Basically, a better monster capturing game. Basically, Pocket Pair is getting sued by them. It's been going on for almost a year now. Actually, it might already be a year now.
I'm looking at every single game that quote-unquote infringes on their patents, and I'm asking, hey, what about this game? What about that one? Oh no, it's just Palworld because they rivaled you in sales. That's why. But believe it or not, this is good.
What?
No. Keep going.
What's going on here with Digimon, and then what's going on with that gacha game that's supposed to be a lot like Palworld as well? Or the dozens of other Palworld clones that are being made could aid Pocket Pair in their lawsuit, as they are perfect examples, and each day a new one pops up, like the terrible Palworld clone that's on the Nintendo eShop. Example after example is going to be needed. I'm no law expert, but eventually somebody in that court system is going to have to take a look at this and question why Palworld is Nintendo's specific target, since Digimon has existed side by side with Pokemon for decades now. But all of a sudden, something like Palworld pops up, and Nintendo and Pokemon Company just can't coexist with it? Why? Oh, because of these 3 specific patents that are not exclusive to just Palworld, but we see in several other titles? It's clear that Nintendo wants to sever the biggest.
It's clear that Nintendo is targeting Palworld to eliminate Palworld, to bankrupt them because they don't like Palworld. They know that Palworld is a threat to them, so they're trying to take it out.
I almost think they want to buy it. I almost think they want to beat the shit out of them and then try to buy it.
Yeah,
and try to pay out the people that have been emptying their fucking accounts. Like the CEOs and the fucking CFO, blah, 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 whatever, however fucking, but whatever however their corporation works.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
About that, I believe that might be what their end goal is, but I think their goal, if they get a hold of it, is not to actually use what they get, but to just hold on to the IP so no one can ever use it again.
Yeah, exactly. So hold on to it. Like, spend all this money on this shit, kill the fucking creators until they sell it, buy it, and then when they buy it, they hold on to it and they create something better than it in their own name years from now. They just fucking steal it. They're stealing. They're stealing through the courts. They're trying to steal all of this shit from these motherfuckers. Like, and it's so fucking Machiavellian. It's crazy. I love this shit though. I love this shit though.
Yeah, me too. You know, Nintendo's definitely trying to ruin Palworld, and hopefully they lose the lawsuit. Hopefully that they don't achieve what they're. Hopefully they get fucked up. It really depends on the judge.
Head, in the hopes that the smaller studios see the entire Palworld situation as an example, and that would suck for all of us. Could you imagine if Pokemon Legends ZA is the only monster taming game to come out this entire gen, and everybody else who ever made a Pokemon-like game had to have their games removed? Do you know how miserable that would be to be stuck with solely Pokemon, which is easily the lowest effort, lowest quality of all monster taming games? Which is not something you would expect me to say because they're the biggest one out of them all, by a long shot too. But a world where Nintendo and Pokemon can just dictate specific game mechanics down to the most minute of details, that's an unprecedented level of control over the industry that should not even be allowed. This lawsuit shouldn't even exist, and Digimon is proof of it. But again, it's not about that. It's about minimizing options for people. Why should Nintendo innovate when they can focus all of their attention and time and legal funds into pursuing number 2 in the market? If they get rid of number 2, they effectively get rid of any sort of competition. And you especially know this entire lawsuit is all on a whim, because multiple game devs, like the ones behind this Digimon game, have been working for years developing this and already had this system in place, never once bothering to check any sort of patents because they probably didn't fucking exist during that time.
Nope, they did not. Exactly. This guy is on point. They did not exist at that time.
Now
And
they exist.
And I will also say this, the frivolous and sort of predatory lawsuits that Nintendo has filed and won previous to them dealing with Palworld, like when we were talking about Bowser, when we were talking about all these people, even though Bowser was a fucking criminal. It's just, they won't, if they lose this lawsuit, they will not be able to do that anymore. Because it's all about legal precedent. It's all like because citing a court case in front of a jury that's at like, oh, just like you got your jury duty. Come on, buddy. It's jury duty time. Come on for this guy that like is some random guy, right? This is like citing legal precedent in like Supreme Courts, like state and government Supreme Courts, federal and state Supreme Courts. And that's where this shit goes because they'll just appeal until they get up into the echelons because they have so much money. So once the legal precedent for this sort of, like litigative violence is fucking crushed, like they won't be able to do this anymore to anyone. They're going, if they lose this, they won't be able to do all the shit that they've fucking been doing for decades. They won't be able to do it anymore. And they'll fucking lose everything. They're fucking scumbags. They're fucking scumbags. Just give up on fucking Pokemon. Go suck another fucking dick, you loser. How many, like, go suck another dick. Like, God.
Bro, just Franco and nuclear on these motherfucking retards,
Like,
man. Holy shit.
because I hate malicious, clandestine fucking cowards like that. Just they're just sneaking up on somebody to stab them in the back.
I get it, bro.
Problem.
100%.
Palworld is
Rats.
intimidated Pokemon Company to the point they want to establish new ground rules for other devs. Whether they will enforce it on them is up in the air. But it goes to show you that nothing anybody has done that mimics what Pokemon does is in any sort of wrongdoing. Every single legal proceeding between Pocket Pair and Pokemon Company is recent. There hasn't been a long-standing patent put in place by Pokemon Company to protect any of these gameplay mechanics and lock them down exclusively to their own franchise.
Nope, they haven't, and that's why they're doing it malicious. That's why this lawsuit's malicious.
This is all recent, and that's why it's important to remind people. That's why you see a bunch of games that are not being hit with lawsuits, because Nintendo just came up with it on the spot. Literally, they took one look at
in the middle of
palworld
the lawsuit,
and then
though,
proceeded.
also.
Yeah, you're not wrong. In the middle of the lawsuit, they came up with it.
Right.
Well, actually,
Even
they,
worse.
They came up with it like directly before the lawsuit, and then they changed it in the middle of the lawsuit.
Yeah, so they came up with it,
wild.
filed suit, and then when they weren't winning, changed it in the middle of it. You're a fucking scumbag. Like, you're a fucking scumbag. Like,
It's like they have nothing better to do with their lives.
like they. What was the? Okay. This is the real question, though. So so this is the shit that I googled, right? So, okay, Bondi Namco, right? They are valued at 21 to 22 billion, where Nintendo is valued at 103 to 105. Now, Nintendo has been around for an entire generation, right? Bandai Namco, I guarantee you, they have acquired 1/5 of Nintendo's monetary power in 1/5 of the time. I guarantee you, they're afraid of this company's exponential growth. They're afraid of this company's ability to actually fucking kick them down the fucking pyramid. So this is all about money. This is not about, feelings about their fucking bullshit with, oh yeah, I just really created this fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, what's the funny is they're not actually going after Bandai Namco. That's why it's funny. But if they do, it's going to be an interesting lawsuit. For sure.
Well, Bandai Namco foots the bill. It doesn't matter. It's who foots the bill.
Yeah, and Pocket Pair is an easy target because they're an indie company that doesn't have a whole lot of money.
And the bill is
millions
being
off
foot
of
by
Power.
their
Yeah.
parent company. Per use.
Patents that they knew would never uphold in any single court. The examples continue to pile against Nintendo and Pokemon Company. The overreach here is insane. What are game developers who have been developing their games for years?
Pause for a second, Triton.
All right, go ahead.
I want to bring this up. And while this patent suit is strictly in Japan, they actually want to try and bring it to U.S. courts. And they're going to have a much harder time.
Oh, they're fucked.
They're going to have a much harder time disputing patents here in the U.S. court.
Because even though I mean, it's funny because American courts really hate Nintendo for this fucking reason. I think they'll. I don't think they'll side with them. It's
No, they
actually
won't.
hilarious.
They won't.
No.
Unless they're liberal. It depends. If they're liberal judge, they might, but
No, it's not if they're a fucking corpo judge. It doesn't matter if they're a liberal or Republican judge. It's a
This has
corpo
nothing to
judge
do
or-
with politics. This is all about
Yeah, what
money.
the fuck? Yeah, it's about money.
Fantastically, of course, the reason it's all about money is a $103 billion Japanese company wants something. Okay.
I don't think companies should be entitled to fucking anything unless they make the consumer happy.
Well, the idea, they don't care about the consumer, and this is also not about the consumer at all, because the consumer's happy with Palworld, and clearly Pokemon doesn't give a shit.
Well, maybe if that's the case, we should write laws saying if the consumer is happy with Palworld, maybe the court should side with the consumer instead of the fucking
Welcome to
corporation
America. Welcome to America.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. I get mad at people who say, "Oh well, what can you do?" You can go out and vote, you can go out and protest, or you can go out and shoot a place up. There
Oh,
is
wow.
something you can fucking do, but nobody fucking does anything. They don't even go out and fucking sign a paper petition. It's fucking retarded.
Oh, I'm
Like,
telling
dude,
you.
what the fuck?
I'm telling you. You know what's worse than fucking you say, yo, shoot a place up. You know what's worse than shooting a place up? Suing
What?
motherfuckers for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Millions
Like,
and millions and
yes,
millions of dollars.
millions
The
of
lawsuit they're
dollars.
trying to sue for isn't even that big. It's not even about the money for them.
It's not
Well,
about the
I
money,
mean,
Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby.
Alright, let's
but the
finish.
monetary, the
Hold on,
monetary.
hold on. Let's finish the video, then because the video's only a minute long, then we can.
With similar mechanics supposed to do now? Just abandon their projects? No, that's not going to happen. Which is why Palworld should have never removed the ability to glide with your pal. They should have put their foot down and proceeded with the same confidence that Bandai Namco has right now. But then again, Bandai
They
Namco
should have
probably
put their
never
foot down and
imagined
said,
in a million years that Nintendo would patent
They-
this
I
aggressively.
bet you they tried.
And also, not to mention, there has never been a legal battle between the two. But now, there could be, if Nintendo truly means a single thing they're doing right now. But I'm placing my bets that they're just being malicious and spiteful towards Pocket Pair. Other than that, though, you know, this new Digimon trailer kind of has me wanting to give it a try. Don't judge me. I like.
All right. So that's pretty much the topics for the night. So what do y'all
Look
think
at the
about
comments. Remember
Alright.
the comment that we were talking about? It should be one of the first ones. Be
Yeah,
right,
that
my
one.
girlfriend.
Let's look at this and then
Hey,
roll
we
out.
patented that.
I'm surprised they haven't patented it yet, bro. I bet you they will in the future, though. Let's be real. Nintendo wants to patent all of this shit, it seems like, bro. Can't ride my girlfriend anymore because you can ride an animal in Pokemon? God damn, bro. That sucks.
Man, fucking Nintendo used to be so cool back in the day, but now they're just
They
like...
actually were never cool. They never were. They've always been like this. They were better
I
at
agree
hiding
with that.
it, though. They were better at hiding it, though. Like, it's
Honestly,
actually
though,
tragic.
they actually had some standards, but then Iwata passed away, and it just kind of started going down the shitter.
Hot take. The only fucking developer that's always been cool has been Microsoft. Even though
That's a hot
they're bastards, their fucking games are great. And their IPs are great, their games are great. They've always been fucking cool. Xbox is
Well, I
always
mean,
been
if you want a game, hold on, let me think right now, very quick, all right? Because that actually
This is
a good
off
point,
topic.
but
My comment is off topic. We're getting off
It's off
topic. And we're
topic.
trying to
Yeah, it's off topic, but I'll
we're
mention
trying
it
to end
later.
the stream,
Yeah, we're
but
trying to end the
I'll
stream.
mention it
Hold
later.
on. All right. So, is there any more final opinions on Power before I give mine?
No, bitch.
All right. So here's my final opinions on the lawsuit. I think Nintendo's fucking stupid suing them over fucking having mounts and shit, and they're purposefully trying to hurt Palworld because Palworld's the only competition in Pokemon, and they know that they can make Pokemon better than them. And a lot of people are giving Palworld more ratings. A lot of people. So Nintendo's upset and wants revenge and wants to take it down completely to the point where they want to buy them, like Frank said. I think they are trying to big dog Palworld to the point where Palworld submits and Nintendo buys them and Nintendo's in power. That's what Nintendo's trying to do. Will Palworld ever give in? Probably not, and I hope not.
Yeah.
I'll be disappointed.
no,
if they do.
I hope. Yeah, me too. I agree with that 100%. They won't. They won't. They're a multi-billion-dollar international video game creating fucking corporation that you can invest in. And what I'll tell you right now is how you should invest in the parent company of Palworld. That's my best bet. Is this is the death throes of Pokemon. The death throes.
All right. All right. So is that all the final takes before we end the stream? Does anyone else have anything?
Something I have noticed, or I think I read somewhere, is that in Japan, patents are kind of like shared among developers that are in like the same sphere with each other a lot of times. So that might have something to do with why Nintendo is not going after specific developers.
Alright, so
The whole system's rigged, and we all know the riggers.
The whole system, whole system is rigged.
Okay, so now I'm gonna disconnect the
So-
call. Tune into the stream for the intro song. I'm gonna play the intro song. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you guys like, subscribe, join the Discord, and we will see you guys next Thursday. Peace out, y'all.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Peace, y'all.
Coming home early and seeing you sobbing quietly with a glass of wine. Waiting photos out on the table. I'm wondering if everything's alright. I wish we could go back to when our passion flowed endlessly every night. We should go take a trip and let the fire